We thief, motherfucker.
Works better.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go.
Welcome back to another episode of Roil Talk Podcast, your number one stop for cannabis and fitness and everyday life fun. We just a bunch of boys hanging out, having a talk.
What's the motto? Smoke, lift, live.
Smoke, lift, and live.
Smoke, lift,
Thanks,
and
Jake.
live.
I like it.
Before we get started, just want to say thanks to everyone who's been truly supporting the channel. Numbers are going up,
Yes.
so hopefully that means we're doing something right. And we'd really appreciate any kind of follow, any kind of subscription, or any just comments on our posts that we've been doing. I want to give a quick shout out to my cousin. Sent over a long ass text to me saying it was a great podcast, and he was really hyped. He can see it's getting better and better. And
S?
my cousin Jake.
Oh, okay.
Jake. But then also I got a little texty text from my mom, and she's like, "I love your podcast," and I was like, "Oh, thanks, Mom." So shout out, Mom, love you.
Oh, sweet. Thanks, Mom.
Mom's biased. Show the JC where she's like, Joe, you did the best. You can't even hear him.
Yeah. I have the great privilege of introducing our guest today. Super hyped. Today's going to be a really good conversation. He's a good friend of mine. We've known each other a couple of years now, and we work together. And this guy has done a lot of things, from fitness to being the lead head extractor for the brand Butter and the brand Hans. He's going to talk a lot about that. He has a little publication coming out too, so really excited about that. Without further ado, let me introduce Richard Solis.
Hey
Thank
guys,
you, buddy.
thank you for having me, guys.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Welcome, buddy.
Yeah, I'm great to be a part of this today.
Yeah,
Thank you
Yes,
for
sir.
coming.
Let's have some fun.
We're
a little
all
bit of
excited
a-
to have you on this whole week. We're like, it's going to be sick this weekend.
Yeah, for sure. This is like officially my first podcast, so
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm stoked
bend
to be-
over and take it, Rich.
I pop my cherry.
Bend over and take it.
Yeah, you're at the
Yes.
perfect table.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Hey, man, welcome.
Thank you,
yeah.
thank you. I appreciate
I
it.
know it's a little journey, but thank you for coming.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. It's you miss all the opportunities you don't take, so you gotta
Yeah,
hit
for
every
sure.
one,
Yeah.
no matter what it is, for sure.
Yeah.
I always believed that growing up. I was always scared to miss out on opportunity, and
Yeah.
But then I learned I was doing too much. You
Yeah.
know? So I was like, hold on, just
Yeah.
pick and choose wisely, and you take your time. But
For sure.
when I was young, I was like, fuck it, let's get it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sent me a good video this morning. It was like, what was it? Good morning, motherfucker, and this and that. I was at work. I'm like, fuck it.
Good morning,
hey.
you sack of sunshine.
Yeah, I was like,
rise
yeah.
and grind.
Yeah.
It's like this
That's
whole
like
speech.
It's like
Yeah.
a newer thing they're doing this year. It's like newer. Those are cool though.
yeah,
Dude,
yeah, I
it
like
was
it.
dope.
Yeah.
It's
a
like
little
today's gonna
motivational.
be a day to what did they say? To demonstrate your badassery. I was
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
fuck. You start getting hard.
I was like, every time I see those, I've been seeing those for a while. I always think of you because you always will send like a text like, "Good morning, you fucks," or whatever, you
Facts.
handsome fucks. And I
Handsome
was like-
fucks.
And I felt like, I don't know why, I was like, I feel like this is Jake. but
Those
I-
always
I
put a
wasn't
smile on my face
Right.
when I
It's a
look,
great way to
look
start
at
the day.
text and
Yeah,
I see
yeah.
Jake put, hey,
Little
good morning, you
motivational.
fucks.
Yeah.
Good morning, you handsome fucks.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck. Then like, fuck, the homie's getting started. We got to get started. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, he's on the grind already.
Exactly.
We need
I'm
to do
like
it.
Jake's mid fucking workout grinding. Going,
Yeah,
good
yeah,
morning,
yeah.
motherfucker.
And I'm wiping the sleep out of my eyes.
Yeah, I'm like, fucking guy, I gotta get up now.
Right.
Yeah, and then you see Adam's text around 8-ish, 9-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's always a little later.
Yeah. Morning, gentlemen.
Yeah.
sure,
It'll
for
go
sure.
Jake, me, and then Adam.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
so
like,
you're not working out right now, huh?
Very little. Like, I mean, I was this past year just getting back into it and
Yeah.
trying to lose some weight and just
Yeah.
get my endurance back. Just
Yeah.
eating bad and trying to get away from that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
facts.
But
Yeah.
That's
it's
a big
tough, especially
a-
when you're a stoner.
That's a
Oh,
huge
preach.
Sure.
diet.
Yeah,
is-
bro.
You gotta
diet-
really want it. You know?
Exactly.
What do you
Exactly.
do? When you get the munchies?
What do I do?
Did you become a big fat girl and just go to town, or what?
Oh,
Talk to
bro.
me.
So last night I got a crumble.
Confessions. The
I
confessions. Here we go.
DoorDash crumble.
Oh, the cookies?
Yeah, dude, so fire.
DoorDash?
Dude.
They
yeah.
got 'em?
Yeah.
That's
30
some
bucks for
bullshit.
4 cookies.
That's some bullshit about where
Bro,
you
they
guys
have this
live.
cornbreader one that I dig the most out of
really?
out of all the ones. It's like
you live
more
up here, by
subtle.
the way, right? In
Yeah.
Hesperia? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's a high desert guy.
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
dude. Hey, I get the 6-pack. Let's try them all. Let's
Right?
try them all.
Dude, they're so
that's- you
filling,
can't-
though.
you
I'll have
can't-
one, and
you
I'm
can't go
fucked.
wrong with that because if there's other people in the house, you guys are just like cutting in pieces, like
Yes.
like a pizza.
Yes, yes. Everyone, come to the table, please.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
like there's that one where you're like, relax.
If you miss,
that's mine. Like relax.
If
Don't
you
they
miss
sell, like, a
out,
cutter or some
you
shit?
miss
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
You gotta
yeah.
be.
You gotta
here
cut him,
present.
dude. You gotta cut him.
Yeah.
In half at least. Yeah.
Oh, dude, like Boo Boo be like, I cut it, and he'll like rip off half the cookie. I'm like, what are you doing? I wanted that one. God damn it. Yeah, dude. And then like there's certain ones where you're like, you can have that one.
No, we've
You
got
can
the
have that
6-pack, and I put it on the counter, and like everybody's. There's 4 of us here. You know, my son's little, but my daughter will I'll come back and like a half a cookie will be gone. I'm like, hey, there's not a bunch of people.
I just brought him
Yeah,
back.
and
one.
then
She's
like,
like, bro, control your son. He's out of control.
yeah, and then like another one. I'll just, like a little while later, another big old like piece of another one. I'm like, all right, I'm not getting a 6-pack no more. We're getting like 2, 4.
I haven't had
Yeah.
I haven't
They're
had
big,
it.
too.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
they're
for
good.
sure. They're filling.
Like one is almost enough for just like 2 people real quick.
For
like,
sure.
Nice
Question:
little sweets.
do we all stick with the traditional? Well, that's if you get the big boy. Do you always have the chocolate chip?
Always.
Always,
It's
right?
always.
I'm
It's a
sorry, but
staple.
the chocolate chip and the sugar one is probably the best. Like
Dude,
I don't know
it's,
why.
it's
that's
like
so
it's
fucking
like
good.
it's like there old glory, baby. It's still it's always money. You know?
Like, what's the one you said you like?
It's like a cornbread.
Cornbread?
Yeah, I swear it's like cornmeal. I think they put in it, but it's fire. It's
have
like
a-
not too sweet, but just right. You know what I mean?
Dude,
Dude,
the Muddy Buddy one, I fucking
That
freaking
one is
loved
fire.
that motherfucker, dude.
well, they had a Muddy Buddy one.
Bro, I eat that
dude, I'm
motherfucker
missing
like I'm
out.
eating a pussy, dude. Just, in there.
I'm gonna go after this.
It's on the way.
What flavor did you say again?
Right?
Yeah, he's like, Muddy Buddy.
Like Muddy Buddy pussy? Is that what he said?
Yeah, he's like, I heard it. Yeah.
We went to go get sushi on Friday. And,
Where'd you go?
We went to right there in Apple Valley by
Ninja.
Crumble.
Ninja?
No, by
Oh.
Crumble on.
Oh, the Love Sojo, Soja or whatever.
Love sushi.
Dude, that one's honestly that's my new favorite one. You know,
Okay, so like the lady's cool or whatever, but we got there like 8:05 and we walk in. She's like, "We're closed."
What?
We went to Linko, which is really good.
Yeah.
So, but Crumble's right next door, so my plan was to eat sushi and then get Crumble, but that got fucked up.
We had Yoshi's. I think
That's
same day.
good, that's
We
good.
had Yoshi's the same day, and that
is
shit.
that the one next to
was-
the dealership?
There's one on Hesperia Road next to the Starbeezies, and then the other one is the Lighthouse in Victorville.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's by
Next to the dealership.
Legends.
Which one did you go to?
The Lighthouse one.
Okay, that's good.
Oh, dude, the Mexican roll.
My only issue with Yoshi is like they don't have any like good sauces. Like they have the normal eel sauce, but like
that's the go-to, bro.
but like
Chooch.
no like
Chooch.
every fucking time.
Guy, dude. He sits there like, excuse
Man, fuck
me.
this podcast.
He's like sriracha
Hey,
mayo
hold on,
again.
hold on. I gotta hold this up real quick because my lady's like, since you guys are fucking chooches, and I'm like, oh, yeah. My lady called us that today with like talking shit. And
It's
I'm
definitely
like, okay.
going around. It's
Bro, it
definitely going
is.
around,
Yeah,
dude.
I find myself using it throughout the day, and I'm like, fuck. I'm like, fucking Jake.
But it's true though, dude. Like today, I went in the
works.
office. My manager's like, "Hey, what are you fucking chooches?" They're fucking laughing. I'm like, God, it's becoming a joke.
It was serious before.
Yeah. Now it's like getting watered down, like you fucking chooch. Yeah,
It's Cry Wolf for you.
yeah.
Yeah.
So what's up, man? How long you been in this industry, bro?
So now it's going on 16 years that I've been here extracting. You know, I started right out of high school. You know, my love for weed just didn't stop. You know, in high school I
smoke
used
in
to
high
get in
school?
trouble all the time
Yeah.
from parents and just
You were
and
selling
school
to all the
people. And,
kids?
say it again.
Are you selling to
No,
all the kids?
not so much. I was more so getting caught smoking. You know,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Getting high.
Yeah, exactly. You know, like we would in high school, me and my homies had a spot. We called it the spot, and we'd all like before we
all
even
have a
drove.
spot. We all
Yeah,
have a spot.
we all would meet up with our bikes and rollerblades right below the school. Have a sesh right like an hour before, and then head up to
What school,
head up to
guys?
school. I went into Rancho High School.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my high school, and then
How old are you?
I'm 34 now.
34?
Yeah.
So you were 08 you graduated?
Correct. Yes, sir.
Oh, I went to Osos right up the street from Rancho.
okay, that's
Yeah,
right there too.
yeah. I had a lot of buddies that were in Osos too.
Yeah.
What year did you graduate?
06.
06.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So we're a couple
Yeah.
years apart, but
Yeah,
So
so
you got-
Scabbies is my buddy. So you might have known him, but I don't know. Yeah.
I was a loner.
You were?
Nah, I mean, just I don't know. I knew everyone, but didn't know anyone. You know what I mean, kind
Yeah.
of thing. Like
Yeah.
it was cool there. But
didn't
I was
have-
since my dad owned a driving school. My whole like life growing up, well, they're from 13 on. So in high school, everyone went to my dad's driving school. So everyone knew me as a driving school kid. So every time I'm like, hey, you're the driving school kid. And I'm like, yeah, I'm the fucking driving school
Did it
kid.
get you laid?
No.
I said no.
I'd be like, dude, my dad will pass you.
We
Just,
got it. Hey,
just jerk me off.
hey. So there's a.
I should have.
Hell yeah, you would have killed it.
Could we bring up a funny story though?
Go
right
for
now?
it.
So Joe stole his dad's #1 worker,
What?
which is Megan.
No.
Megan worked for his dad.
And not
right?
only did you take her, you're piping her down.
Yeah, Joe.
Not only are you piping her down, it's
so-
your fiance.
Yeah, look at him. That's why he's laughing because now
Full circle.
So
I
he,
didn't think he'd bring some shit up like this. But
Yeah,
all right,
no,
go
it's
ahead.
just funny because I've heard the story and I think about it. I'm like, it's hilarious because I've seen his dad and like he's feisty, like he's funny dude.
Yeah.
So Joe, like they worked together, then they hit it off, and then Joe, got with her and then took the #1 worker, like from the dad's work as his girl.
Yeah, so she worked for my dad, and then she was just like an assistant, but then worked her way up to like, I guess manager.
Yeah.
She might tell you differently, but she
that?
hustled, and so my dad liked her, and he was like, "Dude, you're fucking dope," like whatever. Right? So my dad and her got along. They were a good team because that's how like the offices ran. It was usually like 2 people running everything, right? And so I had opened up another location that my dad wanted to open. He's like, "Here, this is your location." I was like, "All right, cool." That's how when I learned to open up a business. But at that time, I'd have to see Megan all the time. And then I tried to set her up with a
all right.
homie.
Give me some details.
I was like, hey, my
That's like,
friend
see?
thinks you're
That's a
cute.
good story. though.
Yeah.
And then she's like, oh, I'm not really, he's not my type. And I was like, so what's
Yeah,
your type?
bullshit.
No, I said,
Bullshit.
what's your type? And then she listed everything about me. And I was like, oh, and that was it. And like, we fucking, the rest is history. And it was drama too, because my dad's like, what, you're going to fuck up the business. You know, I was like, whatever.
Did you guys bang the first night?
No.
Yeah, that's a yeah.
No. To be honest, she made me wait, dude, a good couple months.
A couple months.
Yeah.
Does it work for it?
Yeah, bro. She made me work for it hard.
That's usually a good push.
And I always get mad about it. 'Cause I'm like, I'll tell you what.
That's
you
usually
are
still there.
Yeah, if you,
Joe was like, oh my God.
if you got to work for it and you're patient, you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah. Anyways.
Joe, why are you holding your side?
What happened?
Dude, it's call out Joe today, bro.
What happened?
I ate
Buck?
shit on a ladder today. First time ever. And I've been on so many fucking ladders.
Joe
but-
challenged Shawn Michaels in a
Yeah.
ladder match today.
Went sideways.
Joe may be on ridiculousness getting folded over the ladder.
You know. I was telling him, because I was with Justin and Megan, I was like, no one had their phone out? I was like, that would have been great.
Did they help you up or no? Like,
Yeah, well, Justin was right behind me. He kind of like tried to catch me. like,
That motherfucker let you fall.
yeah, but I'm twice his weight. So
200
like,
pounds catching 100 pounds, or 100 pounds catching 200 pounds.
I would.
You know,
Good thing you
Justin.
didn't break anything, bro.
Yeah, I know. Anyway,
Probably did.
So enough about me.
Break
Rich.
Justin here.
Well, actually, let's start from the beginning. You used to be a personal trainer.
Yeah, so that was in
What?
like in high school. So my parents kind of set me up and then helped me go to like a little trade school, and I went and got my certificate, became a personal trainer, started working at LA Fitness.
Hell yeah.
Actually, I'm sorry, worked at Bally Total Fitness before they
Bally?
shut down.
The one on
Yeah.
Foothill
Yes.
down there in Rancho.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
dude.
the one right next to Jolly Bee or whatever it is
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Are they still around?
No.
No,
They're gone,
no,
right?
They're gone.
Yeah.
Are they
They
LA
did a lot of
Fitness
like
now?
stealing and like it was the personal trainers. I remember they would talk about the good old days where they would
Holy shit.
they would take the credit cards for the customers that were there that had a membership,
Yeah.
and they would just transfer the money into their account. As far as the full trainer session or whatever it was,
So
they'd
they
sell a
weren't
year
paying.
or
They
whatever.
weren't paying no fees to the gym.
No, exactly. Just the the normal membership fee, but not the actual personal trainer money.
hourly?
Yeah, yeah. That
Gotcha.
went all to them. And then that's kind of why I stopped being a personal trainer, because there's very little money in it unless you're on your own.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If
Yeah.
you're in a gym, you're kind of giving all the money to them.
I think
You know what I mean?
Swanley elaborated on that. Like
She
working
said
for
that
the bigger
too, yeah.
like the corporations, they take a lot of your
yeah,
money.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
She
So
did.
and some people look at personal trainers as a luxury. You got to kind of convince people that it's a life-changing thing. It might be better for you to get some help instead of if it's not enough for you to motivate yourself.
I feel like it's like boot camp for personal trainers to work
Exactly.
like at 24 or something, because
Yeah.
everyone starts there.
Yes.
But then once you get the clients and
Yeah.
the know-how, then you go to your own. You know,
Yeah,
I feel
exactly.
like it's a
That's
stepping
usually
stone.
what you hear. Like they start at 24-hour, like
Yeah.
a big gym, and then they go off into a smaller one or
Exactly.
maybe
Right.
independent.
And I like selling like packages. It was dope as far as just, it was almost like cold calling. I would walk up to a random person and just be like, hey, you got a free session with me. Let's pick a time, set up a day, come by. And most of them would join me. And
Right
then
on.
that's how you reel them in and get them to set up a package.
How long did you do that for?
I did that for a couple years working at Bally's. And then obviously, I did that prior to that to get to the the training and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So
So you were bodybuilding too and stuff?
yeah, like I took steroids and stuff like
Did
that.
you?
My guy,
Yeah.
my guy.
I
He's
won't lie
walking
about
the
that
wild
shit.
side.
Yeah. No, we don't. We're
But I
all
never
open.
injected. I took like pills back
Oh,
then. I was
orals.
young.
This
you
guy's
know.
old school.
Yeah, a lot of us did, to be honest,
yeah.
bro. There
Well,
was
he got the trend, right? That was
Yes,
in
I was
stores.
just about to say
Remember
that.
that back in
Yeah.
what was that? 2008?
2006, bro.
Seven,
Yes.
7?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was in stores?
Yeah, it was in the vitamin shop, bro.
Yeah.
And then it got banned quick.
the
Yes.
But yeah, it was on the
outta
shelves
here.
for a minute, bro.
It was
Yeah.
one molecule away from a real steroid, and
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
it was basically like my gains were insane.
But that was the problem. Everyone in high school was taking it. All the
Yes,
kids in high
yes.
school, all the boys, and like
Yeah.
That makes
Yeah, it
sense.
was
There's-
hyper.
it's at GNC, so they didn't
Yeah,
know.
right.
They think it's just a regular supplement.
Yeah, exactly.
I had guys that were taking like I only took one bottle, which is a 1 month cycle. I had a guy that took like 5 bottles.
Yeah, my
he was
guy.
on it for 4
My guy.
months.
Wow.
And he's all messed up now. So he had
Yeah.
like a heart surgery and
Yeah.
stuff like
Oh,
that.
shit, really?
But the gains were insane, bro. Like I was going from, a plate 25, 35 to 3 plates, no problem. 12 reps, 3 sets, easy peasy.
How much
No
were you
problem.
weighing then?
I wasn't even that heavy, bro. I was just really strong, and I think being short, your muscle strands are much shorter, so you're
Right,
you're
right.
stronger.
You're
You know what I mean?
exposed to
Less,
compact.
less travel distance.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't mean to point them out, but it's like midgets that are squatting. They're so strong, and their
Facts.
legs, dude.
I've
I've seen so many videos online.
Dude,
of
they
dudes
are.
doing that. You know,
Right.
you
Some
know.
of those little midgets are fucking.
Yeah,
like
and their
3,
strands
4
are small,
plates.
so
Yeah.
Ever watch
it only
midget
makes sense.
It comes on as an advertisement sometimes, but no, like
Yes,
It's on his algorithm.
It's all Joseph. Based off your history, you will like. You fucking
Algorithm doesn't
Whatever,
lie, right?
yeah. Fuck
But anyways,
algorithm.
yeah, dude. So fuck. Did you experience the side effects on orals with Tren?
It was more so the side effects that I felt were gyno. So
Okay.
like
Oh,
all
you
the
got
homies were like squirting milk out of
Yeah?
their breasts and shit, bro, lactating.
Hey, this
you know?
is
yeah.
this is grade
And
1 Tren.
Yeah,
homie.
because we're kids and we don't know what we're doing. You need to take a post cycle and understand that your levels your balls just turned off because you have all this testosterone in your body,
Yeah.
and your balls just are like, okay, I got plenty. I don't need to make any,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna shut off,
They
and then
shrink up,
you hop
yeah.
right off, and then you turn into a woman.
Yeah.
damn, that's gnarly.
Especially if you don't do the post cycles.
Stay on test forever, guys. Stay on
just
test
stay on
forever.
it. Just stay on it. Fuck
Just
it.
stay on it.
Well, I mean, that's what we tell everyone is like as soon as if you start, you can't stop. You know what I mean? Like,
Just find your dose that works
It's funny.
comfortably.
Like
and-
usually, guys will ask me, like, Jake, what do you think? Blah blah blah. I said, look, man, you're drinking a Monster right in front of me. So clearly, you don't give a fuck what's going in your body.
Yeah, exactly,
I see
bro.
what you eat at lunch.
It's a contradiction.
Yeah, I see what you eat at lunch. Fucking Cheetos. And hey, I love me some Flamin' Hots. Who
yeah,
doesn't?
yeah.
But
Especially
he's
at
eating
night.
that. He's eating fucking microwave fucking Tina burritos. I'm like, all that shit you're putting in you might as well just cut that shit out and just take a walk with the devil, bro, and shred your body up.
Yeah, that's not
And they're
quality
like,
muscle
and
right there.
Yeah, and they ask questions like, well, what do you think about tests? Like, should I always? I go, well, how old are you? If they always tell me they're like 30 years old, I'm like 25. No, you don't fucking need it.
30, yeah.
You don't fucking need it. I always say like 35, 36, jump on. That's what I say.
Yeah.
So, because
That's a safe bet.
Yeah, I jumped on at 36 on test. So that's when I
I got
jumped on.
tested at 29.
I remember
though,
you told me that.
and I was low. So I mean, it really depends.
Well,
I've wanted to do that too. I don't know where I'm at.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I really want to.
That's the other thing I was gonna say.
it
There
out.
is no age. You just need to get blood tested. You
Yeah,
know? And
exactly.
it's so
Everyone's
easy to get a
different.
blood test. You know what I mean? It's just dude, $100, fucking 2 seconds of your time. It's done, dude.
Yeah.
Like it's,
One of my buddies was, he's a very handsome guy, and he has fucking beautiful fucking jet black hair, yoked. He's like 6'5", good fit physique on him, and anyways, he wanted to get on testosterone, so he asked me like, "What do you think, Jake?" And I'm like, honestly, go get your blood checked. Get your blood checked first, blah, blah, blah. Well, anyways, his fucking test levels were off the fucking charts.
Yeah,
And I looked at him, I was like, you don't need it, you fucking chooch. Like,
He's probably a
God.
fucking stallion.
Dude, like, I looked at him, I was like, you don't need it, dude. And that's when he was like, well, just give me some weed then. I'm like, all right. Yeah, because he
Next
gave me the
best
money,
thing.
dude. And I was,
Oh, it's
Okay.
about, like he was already good on numbers. He didn't need it.
He was gonna get on test, but
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
he was like, what do you think? I'm like, go do your research. I said, but do I tell everybody more dates, more plates, more dates. That guy is like the best if you want to come to, whatever you want. He has a video on it as far as Trend, D-ball, Deca. So like, yeah, he got his test levels, and I was like, dude, you don't need it, dude. Just train. Like you're already like you could tell he was already built.
So
I say
yeah.
once you get to 30, you need to like consider it. Honestly, that's my thought.
When did you jump off of your stuff?
What's up, Joe?
Like, I mean, it only lasted a couple years. I've probably been off of it now for 20-something years
You miss being
now.
on? You miss being on it?
I was strong, yeah.
Yeah,
I won't
fuck
lie.
yeah.
Like that's why I talk about it, because I thought about it. Thought about getting back on it, or at least going to the doctor, or just getting my levels tested and trying to figure out where I'm at. But
Yeah.
I'm just kind of on the fence with it.
Yeah.
I feel you.
I see a lot of people dying from it, and I know that they're obviously probably not doing it right, or doing something that's
abusing it?
yeah, exactly, or doing levels that are at like competition, injections and stuff
Throughout
like that
the whole year.
Yeah, like dude, it's not even worth it in my opinion. I would rather just feel good and be a little fit than trying to be the biggest guy in the gym.
Facts. Facts. I just do. I do. Me, him. We do once a week. You do once a week too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. I know guys that go like 3 times a week, dude. I'm like,
Yeah, that's
stop.
crazy, bro. Like, what's the point? You're not even going into competition or
Yeah,
anything.
it's like,
It's become like a norm now. When I was in the gym, the gym scene is now completely changed.
For sure.
And I credit that to social media, as far as being a little toxic and making this not even about your health and about benefiting your body.
Look.
It's just more so just getting views or making a podcast or on fitness. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Not necessarily your passion, or
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I don't know.
Right.
Like Sam Solik, I'll give it to him. Obviously, he's the kind of guy that
Fool's
cares about this.
exploding right now.
Yeah,
Jesus
bro.
I don't
Christ.
know why though. Like
He's
what?
dope.
Because he's just like down to earth, like a good
He's just
dude.
raw.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
no,
exactly.
there's
Really?
nothing.
I
Yeah.
feel like he doesn't stand out to me.
And
You
it's
gotta
the kids,
watch
bro.
him.
It's
Amazing
the kids.
physique.
Yeah, it's a
You
kid.
gotta,
Crazy.
but that's the thing is like
Dude.
he's shown his whole process, like no filter, no
Exactly.
nothing,
Yeah.
raw.
Exactly.
He's very open about his usage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
anything
Yeah.
he does,
Appreciate
the
it.
way he looks, how he feels, like he has everything out there. So like you can't there's no judging him. Either you like him or you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. It's one or the other.
Yeah.
He's
A lot
the
of
new
people tell me
Bradley
about
Martin.
A lot of people tell me about. I know, but see, I like Mike. I like Eddie Hall. Oh fuck,
Gotcha.
I love Eddie Hall. That giant fucking monster from England.
Yeah.
Brian Shaw, Robert Oberst, the strongmen. I love those guys.
Did you guys hear what fucking actually Sam
Yeah,
Solik
Eddie
said
Hall,
about
bro. I love Eddie.
calories?
He's amazing.
Dude.
He's amazing.
He said Sam Solik's like, hey, I don't know about you guys, but right now about this time of year, he goes, I buy ice cream and put it in the fridge.
Right now,
Listen, he's like, I buy ice cream and stock up on ice cream and I put it in the fridge. And he's like, you go home, in about 4 seconds, you could drink yourself 1,000 calories.
what?
He's like, so if you want to bulk and stay up, you know what I mean? He's like, I don't know what anybody else wants to tell you. He goes, but go buy ice cream, put it in the fridge. He goes and drink that thing. He's all 4 or 5 seconds. Where are you going to get 1,000 calories?
You said that's Sam Solik.
Yeah, Sam Solik. Like
Yeah.
it's when he's in his car, you know what I
Yeah,
mean, driving.
yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, damn, he has a good.
And see, I just don't agree with that, because the quality of what you're putting in your body is nowhere near what you should be. Like, obviously, look at all the ingredients. There's
Yeah.
tons of preservatives. It may be 1,000 calories, but I don't think it's 1,000 quality calories. You know
That's
what I mean?
true,
That's
yeah,
good
yeah.
for you inside. You know what I mean?
The problem with
That's just me.
quality calories is it's so hard to eat.
Of course,
you know
of
what
course.
I mean?
I
So
understand.
Not a
I
problem.
understand.
I guess if he's getting like some good like ice cream, like maybe an organic
Yeah,
something.
but
Motherfucker
it's not,
is
you know?
getting
Well, milk's got a
Kirkland
ton of protein.
Chips Ahoy. Okay,
Yeah,
It's got,
but, like,
Krispy
this is-
Kreme donuts,
yeah.
bro,
Yeah,
that are
I've seen
sitting
that.
in
Yeah,
Ralph's.
have you seen that
Come
when they
on.
smush them all together and make
Yeah.
one?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
12 of them, bro. Like one donut. Like,
Yeah.
like what is that? That's got to be like 3,000
Have you
calories.
seen the post where the
Easily.
girl does it and
Yeah.
they got her boyfriend's
yeah.
watching?
I
She's
saw that.
like smashes it all,
Yeah.
eats it, and walks away.
And that young, you can do that. I get it. It's a different story or a
Facts.
different realm when you're that age, when it just runs right through you. you know?
Yeah. I think like when you're working that hard and doing what they're doing, you can get
For
away
sure.
with that type
For
of stuff.
sure.
Your body
For sure.
just eats
Just like
it.
Michael Phelps, he used to eat like, I don't know, 30,000 calories in his meals or whatever to be able to swim like
fellow
that.
stoner.
Yeah. So
Fellow
sure.
stoner. Shout out to the Phelps.
Shout out.
But that's the so last night I cheated and had me 4 slices of pizza. So, and I usually been chicken and rice to the fucking bone, right? I've been on it, bro. Your boy's melting right now. You
Yeah,
can
bro.
tell.
I've said to you a couple times, it looks like you lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, so it's a bit affecting my weightlifting, whatever.
It's all right though, but it's
Yeah,
just
it's
it's
normal.
mental. You're fine. But
So I'm over here and it's crazy. Why the fuck are you laughing? What's wrong with you?
Go ahead.
What's wrong? He's going.
I see Joe go through it, but you need like when Joe starts slimming down and going on his diet, his weight goes down and he lifts and he gets pissed off. I'm like, come on, like let's keep working.
So I had 4 slices of pizza. It was fucking amazing. Like my homie Omar was like, "Fool, just eat, dog. You go to the gym all the time when you're on this diet. It's working. Just eat 4 slices of pizza." I was like, "Fuck it, homie, give me them." So I fucking stacked them on top of each other, like 2 at a time. Oh, dude, amazing, amazing.
New Yorker
right?
style.
Yeah, like fucking, my boy Jose Masvidal wolfed him down, but that was it. So I had chicken and rice before, whatever.
So
I went today to go lift. Dude, I felt fucking
great,
strong,
huh?
dude.
Oh yeah,
Dude, that-
you had a camelback full of that energy right
Dude,
there, bro.
And not only that, you're leaner. You're a little leaner and tighter. You know what I mean? So when you do get that extra pump,
Yeah.
you're just like,
For
you
sure.
know what I mean?
that's that video I sent you. I was in the bathroom going, yay! Fucking flexing, like, fucking.
so do you have a goal on your diet?
I want to get down to, I like right now, well, I don't know how to weigh myself yet, but I was walking around like 285-ish, little, like 286. I want to get down to like 250.
Okay, that's a big cut.
What are you at right now? You said?
Or, no, when I started it, I was 285.
And you're now,
I don't know. I weigh myself, but I will tomorrow.
so at least 10 pounds.
Probably.
First 10 pounds is the easiest.
But dude, fucking, I was putting up that fucking iron today at the gym, like 4 plates
So the
inside.
food, you noticed the difference from eating the
Oh,
full
for
meal? Yeah,
sure, dude.
for
It was wild
sure.
because that's all I ate was just 4 slices of pizza. Other than that, it's been chicken and rice, eggs, spinach.
Yeah.
Just really
Actually-
hardcore protein based.
It's like going to the gym after
dude-
Thanksgiving, you know?
yeah. Oh, dude.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
That
just
bathroom,
ready to live.
That bathroom is destroyed.
Dude, yeah. Do any of you guys have an opinion on the carnivore diet?
What's the carnivore diet? Just meat?
Just meat and
Yeah.
I think eggs.
Yeah.
Meat and eggs.
I honestly think you need those carbs
Yeah.
to grow muscle,
I agree.
in my opinion.
So
You can't just have protein. You need those essential, you need that. You need those units of energy in order to properly lift
Agree.
and grow muscle.
so
in my
it's not the carnivore is not enough, or you need more than that.
I just think, in my opinion, I mean, maybe it depends on the person. I think some people might be able to get away with it, and some other people might.
been
It
trying to
depends
get-
on genetics.
I would try to get a fucking breakfast sandwich since you fucking talked about it, motherfucker.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
you
your
didn't see in the
you-
group check when he's like, "Hey, are those breakfast sandwiches
Yeah, I
ready?"
was on the way to work from the gym.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't,
You
it
know
took
what-
me a minute to figure it out, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" Oh yeah, Joe.
Dude, your cream cheese Sammys, bro.
Yeah,
Let's
fire.
let's get one to go.
Fire.
Just have it out there on the mailbox. I'll grab it.
Fuck off. I don't even want to cook my own.
Dude, my chick baked fucking bacon the other day in the oven.
Bacon. Yeah.
Like
Okay.
it's terrible.
Oh, really?
Yeah, shitty, awful, terrible.
Really?
I don't care.
All
what
the grease
it
was
is.
gone?
It was terrible. Yeah, it was fucking terrible. So she's like, I ate it or whatever because I'm like, I'm not gonna let it go to waste. But so the other day she's like, yeah, I think I found a new way of cooking bacon. I'm like, don't ever fucking cook it like that again. She's like, what? I'm like,
Leave
was
it in the
fucking-
grease.
I'm like, terrible, just terrible. She's like, really? I'm like, I'm not even trying to go there, be a dick, but terrible. Don't do that. And so she's like, okay. But I did not expect.
I worked at
baked
Carl's
bacon.
Jr. That was my first job.
Oh shit.
And I had to,
The big Carl right
they
here.
they like cook the bacon under a lamp, right? And
really?
so yeah, and so I was I forgot to put some up there, so there wasn't any cooked for this next order, and it takes too fucking long. I just got to sit there for like a fucking hour or something. So I threw it in the microwave real quick, and I wasn't paying attention. Dude, I had like fucking 20 seconds on this commercial fucking microwave, and when I took it out, it was on paper, right? So I had to like pinch together. The grease stripped out of the back end and went down my arm, bro. I was like, and I threw the bacon, dude, and ruined the bacon, so I had to redo that anyway. But
You're
dude,
a liar. You put it on the bun.
dude, I swear, dude, I was all burnt up my
5 second
arm,
rule.
bro. Yeah, bro. I always remember every time I think of bacon. We don't really eat bacon in my household. Megan doesn't like pork,
Oh my god, you guys are so un-American.
and but I'll have it here and there. But
Jesus.
Are
yeah,
you Jewish?
no. You know what the problem is pigs are fucking smart, and it's
Wait,
it's
so-
creepy as fuck, dog. You eat your dog. They're smarter
com-
than your fucking dog, bro.
You're comparing
that's
fucking
your
whiskers.
angle.
Wait, whiskers
Hold
to
on.
cat.
Yeah, it's
That's
just
your
it's
angle,
intelligent life,
because
and it's fucking
more
weird.
intelligent than your
like,
dog.
you
You
ever
have a hard
seen
time
Babe?
eating it.
Yeah. I feel like a cow's, semi.
Have you
So
had
you
bacon
don't-
wrapped jalapenos?
Chicken's definitely stupid. I get that, but
You haven't
fish
seen
is stupid.
Secret Life of Pets? I think the cow is smarter than the dog.
Oh my, it's a cartoon, isn't it?
Yeah, but
Oh my
I'm saying.
fucking god.
You're coming at
it's
us
pretty
with
accurate.
cartoon
Yeah, you're
theories.
coming out with us with some bullshit.
So when I was
about
younger, I did the
intelligence.
Atkins diet, which is no carbs.
Yes.
But
He's
I had
a
some
pioneer.
veggies. I just have salads, but protein shakes and fucking chicken patties all day long. I got so constipated, dude. I couldn't shit, bro. I had to like constantly like
Yeah,
fucking
you need
drink
that fiber, bro.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. You know what I mean?
Jesus
Like
Christ.
I put it in my drinks and stuff, and like that becomes a bitch. But imagine if you're full carnivore. Like I don't know. I just don't think it's healthy, like you said. I think you need carbs and whatever.
So you're telling me you don't like bacon?
I know. I didn't say I don't like it. I still eat.
So you
eat
fuck with it still? Like,
Yeah, I fuck
it's
with
that,
it.
It's
Megan's
that, it's that dirty bitch
100%
over there.
no, but me, I'm like, obviously I don't bring it to the house.
Megan,
for
what's
her.
wrong with you?
So it's
Megan?
that dirty bitch he sees that just always is so fucking nasty. Like, yeah, I still fuck with her. You know?
Megan's just got a big heart, dude. She wants to save the world.
Are you
know what I mean?
fucking kidding me? Well, go start with so
Pigs?
She
really
does,
wants to
she's
say
not downing
pigs.
other
Pigs.
people.
Pigs.
She's just worried about herself.
She's
She
like,
doesn't
eat
fucking
homeless
say it's
people.
wrong to do it.
Does she
it's
know
just her
fucking
thing.
feral pigs are like a problem? They fuck too much and they have too many babies.
She's a hunter. We've gone hunting. She's cool with it.
so now
It's
she wants
not
to hunt them. But
Oh
not-
my fucking god! You guys
Wow.
are making problems out of
She's
one
like,
of
look
nothing.
look it.
Yeah.
You can't eat him, but let's save him.
Yeah, they're fucking.
That's
what
fucked up.
Yeah.
What did you
And the
guys
pig's
hunt?
all lying there.
Thank you.
Shave me and fry me
Alright,
with some
fuck
eggs.
off. Let's go to the next
Joe's
fucking
like,
subject.
no, let the
Fucking
earth
sick
take
of this
it.
fucking podcast. All right, I'm just kidding.
So you're a hunter too?
Yeah.
South
I'm-
Dakota.
He lived in South
Same
Dakota.
here, bro.
He lived in South Dakota for 2 weeks.
Yeah, he's a
and
hunter.
Yeah.
He hooked up with
I'll
one
be
Indian.
honest, I
Now
don't-
he's Comanche.
I'll be honest. I don't enjoy it that much because it's not.
you
That's
cry
not fun
when
for me to kill things. To
Rich,
be honest, I'm down to go shooting though and like whatever.
He
like
has a gun
Yeah.
rack in the back window of the Fusion.
a gun rack.
Yeah.
Fuck no, dude.
Run
Not in
the
California.
Oh,
I don't have any guns.
No guns.
If anyone's listening,
As neither do I.
No guns.
we have a handgun. It's registered to my wife. Look her up.
So you liberal or no?
Am I a liberal?
Yeah, no guns.
What kind of fucking question is that?
You said no guns. I'm just asking a question.
He's a
Joe,
hunter.
just say
He
yeah.
better
We
be
got an
liberal.
audience. Joe, just say
Yo,
yeah.
I don't know what's
Yeah, but
going
doesn't
on
eat
right
the
now. I
meat.
just feel like I'm getting fucking picked on tonight. So
He said he doesn't eat the meat. though. He's
Honestly,
just a
I don't
hunter.
give a shit about anything else but the whole bacon situation. We're gonna have to talk about.
I was
that.
just kidding. We eat bacon. All right, let's get on with it.
He's back to
Joe's
eating.
like, but I'll eat an ass.
Rich, I've had this joint for like 10 fucking minutes too, dude. I haven't passed the shit at all.
That's a
Have
good
I
point,
passed it?
Jake.
What?
Yeah.
He won't eat bacon, but he'll eat ass.
That's a shirt.
That's different.
Megan.
No one was harmed while
Megan.
eating ass.
Hey,
Right?
speak. Hey,
That's a
speak
good
for
point.
yourself, sir.
Well,
a good
I
point.
mean,
That's
yeah.
a
I've
good
cramped
point.
up. I've cramped up.
Quite
my
the
legs.
opposite, in fact.
I've cramped up. My legs. Hold on, let me stretch my legs out real quick.
Might be sore the next day, but definitely not hurt.
Let me arch my back.
You know?
Takes pressure off my hammies.
Rich,
professional.
are you married?
No, sir.
Oh,
I'm engaged.
You recently engaged.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes,
I
yes.
appreciate
I would
it.
clap, but my chest is gonna
How
spaz.
long? How long you been with your lady?
It's going on almost 9 years now.
Damn,
that's
she
cool.
waited.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
sure
that
did.
thing's not even a joint. It's paper.
And she was in the industry too, so that's how I met her. You know,
Okay.
she was an oil broker. So
Was she your dad's best worker?
no,
Oil broker? I've never heard of that before. That's
yeah, that's what
funny.
they called him
That's
back then.
good.
You know?
Really?
Yeah.
That's a good name, dude.
Oil broker?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's- I'm like,
Hot.
I've never heard of one.
Yeah,
They probably, we
wow,
probably,
tell me.
Well, we probably met a bunch of them. We just didn't even know. Like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
Exactly.
the term they go by.
Yeah, it's more professional term.
There's
I
so
guess.
much.
Yeah.
There's so many terms in the legal market that I'm like, I hear stuff and I'm like, what? And
Yeah, then there's
somebody-
black market terms. And
Well, then they explain it, and I'm like, oh, that's the same black market shit, just in a different term.
Yeah,
like it's
exactly.
just all this different shit. So
Exactly.
I'm learning that right now.
That's why it's so confusing in our industry. You know,
Super,
Yeah.
dude.
new
I'm like,
people coming in, and then they think this is something different than the other thing, but it's just called.
a different
you know,
term.
yeah,
you have
exactly.
to get. You have
Yeah.
to.
It's a
Under,
simile.
you have to communicate and get an understanding of what the term is.
right.
Exactly.
That's part of being-
Or be doing it
Yeah,
to really
like,
understand it.
Or
yeah,
you're the one telling to people what it is.
Yeah.
Like it's one or the other.
for sure.
So you smoked weed in high school.
yes, sir.
When you got out
Yes,
of
yes.
high school,
Yeah.
you became a personal trainer, but you were still smoking. I take it.
Yeah, like my first time I ever smoked was right freshman year of summer. So
Okay.
I
What a
ended the
time.
freshman
So
year,
15?
went into summer. You know, we're all hanging out with the buddies
Yeah.
all summer long, and then
Kid Rock
finally
song.
smoked some weed. Yeah, they used to call me Silent Dave back then too because I hit the joint and I like just became silent the entire time. You know,
yeah,
just-
We all react different. We
yeah,
all react
exactly,
different.
exactly. Like I didn't really even feel high. I was just like all in my head. You know.
Yeah.
So how was it?
It was great. It was great. Yeah, never stopped after that.
So have you ever gotten high to match that same experience again?
I got so high, like I stopped smoking for a little bit because of a girl, and when I started smoking again, I almost scared myself away.
Because of a
You know?
girl?
Yeah, you know how that goes.
I
you know?
do.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
She's like, you ain't eating this cookie.
Young
Yeah.
and dumb. Young and
I'd be
dumb.
like, bye,
And she
bitch.
didn't smoke, so that was like the main thing, you know. So.
Yeah. Well, I always think if you get a girl that doesn't smoke, as long as they're cool with it, man, they accept it. It's cool.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
perfect.
She didn't
balance to
accept
me.
it, so
Yeah, well, fuck her.
exactly.
Yeah, that's because that's just one thing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it starts to
exactly.
multiply when they don't allow you to do things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you shouldn't control your significant other ever.
Exactly.
That's just your ego talking, and you want them to be your way. And it's
Yeah.
like, who the fuck are you? You
Yeah.
know, like, I learned about ego a lot when I was like, when I first met Megan, because she did smoke. Not all the time. She would kind of just smoke here and there.
Yeah.
And I told my uncle one day, and I was like, yeah, dude, I don't know if it's going to work out because she smokes. And he was like, went off on me. He's like, dude, who are you to fucking tell her not to smoke? And I was like, yeah, you're right. Like, and I remember after that, my mindset just changed about shit like that. I was like, dude, who gives a fuck? Like, you want to do something,
agree.
just fucking do it. You know
Like
what
I
I mean?
said, get someone that compliments your soul, homie, not your
Yeah,
ego.
yeah.
Exactly.
Well,
agree.
that's another thing. Like someone who's gonna push you to do better. You know what I mean?
For
Like
sure.
push you up and
Yeah.
Yeah.
a good partner. You know what I mean? Someone.
I think
like-
it's the yin yang. I really believe in that. The yin yang.
Facts.
Something
Me
that-
too.
I
Me
really
too.
believe in that. I believe it's on my fucking arm. Granted, it's Karate Kid based,
Yeah.
but it's on my arm. So, but yeah, I believe that. Sure, that balance, man. It's so,
For sure,
it's so
for
important,
sure.
so important. Anyways, go ahead.
So after high school, personal trainer, but let's get into your weed career.
So basically, how that kind of started was, I was really obviously super into marijuana, and
The cannabis.
yeah, the cannabis, the buds. But I was really just, super about it and trying to obviously save a buck while producing oil and.
What time frame was this?
This was right out of high school, so like 2009. I was 2008 open blasting, with my
Market's
buddies.
great, huh?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
yeah.
I will be honest. The first thing I really started with was edibles, as far as trying to make into an actual company.
Yeah.
So, we had been making oil all prior to that, and like my first open blast was I went to Bed Bath and Beyond, got a stainless steel turkey baster. And took it all apart and used that as my tube, and then stuffed it with weed, coffee filter.
So hold on real
did the whole
quick.
works.
Guy's
Real
fucking
quick.
MacGyver over here.
For those of you listening who don't know what open blasting means, Rich is an extractor, which means he extracts cannabis THC from the plant and concentrates it, so makes it into an oil. Okay, whatever. There's different types of extraction. One is being an open blasting, which is old school method, but basically you get a tube.
Exactly.
You fill
It's
it
very
with
dangerous.
butane on the top, and then all the wax comes out on the bottom.
Yes,
Okay, and then
yeah.
you better be outside because there's butane everywhere. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Really?
So that's open blasting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now there's a new
'Cause we're-
system.
Yeah. It's all contained now.
Like closed
Yeah.
loop?
Yeah. Now we have something
Exactly.
called a closed loop system where
Exactly.
it all stays together. So
Yeah.
Okay.
we'll talk about
has
that.
Has there been a lot of accidents the other way?
Oh, for sure. For sure. If you go to YouTube, you could see so many, they call them honey oil lab blow-ups. You'll see all kinds.
He's on it.
One of the very first
George
ones I
is on
saw
it.
was like these two gentlemen in a dispensary, and they made it on the news. They had a standalone system. It was like probably a 10-inch collection pot, and then a 6x48 4x48 actually column. And one of the guys, you could see he's like got a parchment of butane, but it's really, really wet. So I could see that there's a shit ton of butane. And he's got a hot gun, like a heat gun.
dude.
It's just all bad.
seen that one, too.
And it's
Oh,
just asking for an
dude.
accident,
Bro,
And then
fucking
bam, it just goes
morons.
up. Yeah.
Most of these fires is caused by idiots. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
dude, you could have leaks in your system. That's not a problem. The problem is someone smoking around it or fucking doing
Yeah.
something stupid around it.
Or not being
So
ventilated.
we'll
Right.
call it,
You know.
like the source of ignition. Like there's a source.
You
that,
could
like,
Right.
static,
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah,
That's somebody
absolutely.
not
Yeah.
paying attention and
Right.
just.
Exactly.
Making sure your seals are
I've
good.
been in a
yeah.
garage one time where it's been open blasting was going on.
Yeah.
With the exhaust fan, like blowing it out, kind of the door or whatever.
Yeah,
But one of the dudes from inside came out and like went to go light something, like just like click, like
Yeah.
dudes
Oh.
got away with like 3 times and everybody's like, hey,
Oh.
you know what I mean? It was so like I was in there and I'm like,
That's where the accidents happen.
Because you don't think about it sometimes.
Exactly.
You're just in your zone and then you go out
Exactly.
there and light something.
and the
Yes.
dude, he was very apologetic or whatever, but that quick, an accident
Right.
can happen with no
Exactly.
control.
Right.
Exactly.
So, but
For sure.
Right here, guys. You guys recognize it or what?
like in an accident maybe type.
Go
in.
back up, maybe.
What did you type in? Open blasting? No, you gotta put
Explosion.
yeah. You missed the key word there.
Yeah.
These crackers are stale, but
Well, they were in there a week.
they're the other 2 are good. Don't do it, Joe.
You probably got to put butane honey explosion.
I'm trying to avoid.
Butane.
Tang.
Butane.
Pootie tang.
What is heptane? Is it another gas?
Yeah. Another type of solvent.
Yeah, different type of solvent.
Oh, dude.
You guys use
I
that?
so want a prime.
I don't.
I don't either. No secondary solvents. I try to stick with one. You know, whatever I'm using, if it's butane or 70/30.
Are you right there?
That's what we try to use.
Labs.
What's a 70/30 mix of?
So 70% butane and 30% propane.
In one can together?
Correct. Mixed blend. You know, got a blend going.
It's a blend?
Yeah. And some labs use straight propane, and the expansion of that gas is the boiling point is much lower, so you're gonna expand it really, really fast.
Was it more volatile?
Oh, no,
Correct.
this is news.
Correct. Pressure is much higher.
It's easier to when you're
Demonstration.
like vacuuming or your stuff and like take residual solvents out. It comes out faster because it's easier to remove. Because it's
propane?
Yeah. So 70/30 they say gives the extracts a little better taste, also a better color.
Can't find
Which
But,
is all
but they say it also give you a lower yield. So
Maybe add on the news.
Honey? Well, you got butane.
Yeah,
spell butane right.
that's what
You have a G at the end
take
of
the
butane.
G out, add the E.
Jorge, what is going on with you tonight?
Jorge's high, bro.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
told you
he's
need
all
to
fucked
get.
up.
I told you you need to take a dab.
Look at that. Yeah, there it is, right there.
Yeah, right there.
Oh
the-
my
yeah.
God.
Yeah, it's bad. 6 years ago, that one. That was the first one I saw.
God bless the fallen.
Oh, bro, you don't have premium?
That's how I feel. I got my premium, bro.
Yeah, dude.
I love YouTube.
I
Shout
love
out
it.
YouTube Premium, dude.
Bro, I don't like paying. Actually, I don't pay for it. My sister-in-law actually lets me have it. God
There you
bless
go.
her.
were not in place when that explosion happened. Now he is suing the company, saying his life has been changed forever. Researchers Rebecca Atkins'
Come on, Rebecca, get to it.
Rebecca.
Wow, look at Rebecca. Come on, Rebecca, hurry up. No one gives a shit. Holy shit.
He's really using a fucking heat gun
Oh
straight
my
over
God.
butane right now.
Straight over it, bro.
Oh,
Where's the collection?
look at the homie.
Right there.
Hurry up.
Yeah,
ese.
look, you
That
can see
bigger
the
one at
honey
the bottom?
pot.
He starts to leave.
Look at I'm out of here, wait.
This guy gets
Oh! Oh!
Shit's all bad, bro.
Dude, it like collapsed the ceiling, huh?
Yeah.
That was an explosion for sure.
Yeah.
Dude, what happened to the guy going out? He closed the door, huh?
Yeah, he was like, bye, bro.
You fucked up, dog.
Dude, his camera
told
like
you not to
80s
use
action.
Dude, that's sketch, bro. I don't know.
Yeah. Thank God we always been safe. You know, that's why we always did it outside. It was just a safety rule, number one rule if you're going to do open blasting, stuff like that. So,
Dude.
thank God that time has passed.
It'd
and
be
now we're
crazy
on
when
to-
you go to like places and they'd have an open blasting setup because other tubes would be out there. Like
Yeah.
butane, like people that do it like all the time.
Exactly.
Hey, why you do that out here? You're like, once you see and smell and all that, you're like, no, I know.
Like-
why the butane? Like why the butane buildup?
It's say it again.
the butane. How,
Why do we use
Why that
butane?
choice?
Yeah, like how you said like how you soaked in it. You're like, oh shit.
It's
Like
it's just a great solvent that is just prime for getting, you know, the actual oil that we want to smoke, and it's cleanliness as far as what it bypasses, because the temperature is so much lower
Yeah.
than most of the solvents. You can bypass a lot of those waxes and lipids that make it a little more harsher. You know what I mean?
So it's a chemical to pull the THC
Yeah,
out of
yeah.
the I guess the
It binds with THC.
yeah.
and,
So it pulls it out of
terpenes.
the
Yeah, it's like the lock and key. You got your lock is your cannabis that you're trying to get, and your key is your butane that you're just soaking that
Dude,
that
that's-
oil.
So the
you know?
the butane pulls that the THC binds with out of the product that's
Yeah.
being run through.
Exactly.
That's what.
so
it's called.
when you were in the garage with old boy, did nobody heard him hit the first click?
Yeah, like but by reaction, everybody's like,
Ah, we're dead.
listening and then thinking, and by the time you get to him, you know, it's like a couple of click.
Oh,
like
exactly.
just because he
Dude.
doesn't. Not everybody's on the same page.
I got a
Yeah.
story for you. I tried open blasting in my backyard. This is when I lived in Vegas.
Yeah.
And I actually did it once before. Tungsten showed me first. And so I went home and did it myself. And it was, dude, it was like a pipe, like probably like the size of this, right? Just like this can, right?
Yeah.
There was I stuffed it full of weed and then blasted it through, right? I brought this canister after I left it outside for like 20 minutes, but I brought it back inside and my lady was cooking next to the stove, and I'm standing like right here,
dude.
and it's like right here on the counter, right in my cupboards are right here, and then
God.
the flame jumped. I saw it go boop. And like went straight to the top of this, and then just created a rocket, dude. Like I mean, a huge fucking.
That
it
you
was
were
hitting-
holding?
No, it was right here on the counter.
Oh, yeah.
I'd set it down, and so it was hitting my cabinets, and then my ceiling. It was all turning black instantly, dude, because it was just like a torch right on it. So I was like, "Fuck, I gotta do something." So I grab it and I turn, and it's so hot that I drop it, and then I like on the floor because it burnt my hand because it was so hot.
bro.
So then I was like, okay, I needed to put it out. So there's this huge 5-gallon jug of water right here next to me. And so I start pouring it on there. And it's not helping at all, right? Like, so I was like, okay, fuck this. So I went to grab it again with a towel, and I picked it up, and I started to run with it, and I slipped on the water and threw it back over me again on
Joe,
the floor.
you're
Dude,
fucking.
it was out of a movie, bro.
You're
Megan's
fucking
just
Marv
running
from
back
Home
and
Alone.
forth trying to find the dogs, like to get out. Dude, it was a shit show. Anyways,
wild.
I got it outside because we lived next, and it was dirt everywhere. You know,
The
we
fourth
just threw
try, he got it
outside.
out.
Just, fuck, bro. So after that, I never did it again. And then I went into. Then I learned how to close blast. But anyways, that's my story. Yeah.
Thank God you didn't get burned, bro.
Yeah, dude. We have people who come into the store that
Poncherelli
burns
up
all over
there.
their faces and stuff from it, and I always
Dude.
feel so bad.
The same thing. When I was working at Extractor Depot a long time ago, or not a long time ago, but 2019. This
long
guy
time
walked
ago.
in and he was like all bandaged up, and like burns everywhere. And he's like, "Well, this is why I'm here, bro. I'm trying to not open blast. I'm trying to just go to closed loop." I was like, dude,
Poor
you
guy.
shouldn't do it anymore at all, man.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Let's pick something
You
else,
know?
buddy.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Oh man! So you work in Extractor Depot. For anyone who's wondering, Extractor Depot is a supply company for
Yeah, it's like the Home Depot of
Extraction.
extracting. You know,
Nice, nice.
exactly.
Hardware, supplies,
Exactly.
different
Everything you could think of.
gases, anything.
And then shout out Hydro Extract Express.
Yes, sir.
They also supply it, but it's not as big of a like Extractor Depot, but you know, same supply kind of stuff.
Great customer service there.
Yeah,
Exactly,
good looking
exactly. Good
people
people.
who run that place.
Yes,
Yeah, they look
yeah.
great. Yeah,
Yeah, no
the
burns on
owners,
them.
dude. He's jacked, dude. You guys got to see him. Man.
Chooch City.
Yeah. Hey, I could testify. No burns on their staff, so we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he worked at Extractor Depot, and then so then what happened from there?
So we'll track
Oh,
back
actually,
a little
I'm sorry,
bit.
yeah, I'm sorry. That was
We'll
too far ahead.
Yeah, no, you're good. We'll start off with because I was finishing up with the edibles. You know.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
You know, I had a buddy that had like 30 pounds of straight can of butter, but you know he had made, and it was just so good. So what I did was I bought all of it, and I started utilizing that to try to stretch it and make as many edibles as I can.
Okay.
And the main edibles that I was making was cupcakes. And the main reason was because, you know, my parents are both chefs, so they met in New York at CIA, the Culinary Institute.
yeah.
So we, you know, just had the whole baking setup in the kitchen, basically on the other side, which he made bread and cookies and all kinds of stuff. Oh, nice. So I just kind of took advantage of that and tried to make something that, you know, was a good cupcake. And like I have some old, you know, photos and stuff, you know, where we would garnish. Everything was medicated from the garnish to the frosting to the cake.
dude.
So all the
Nice.
parts were
Yes,
medicated.
yeah.
That's nice.
And we had like 6 different cupcakes, and you know, it was good in the beginning, and then I just felt like it was something that I couldn't maintain because, you know, you got to sell those things fast. You know, it's
yeah.
food.
They have a shelf
you know?
life. They have a shelf
Exactly,
life. Yeah.
exactly. So I kind of just did that for probably about a year. I even went to Chalice, and the first Chalice they had.
That was old school.
Yeah, bro. We had the cupcakes there. We had bubble hash, rosin. We were the first like people to start selling, you know, rosin and pressing it, you know, and
Back then.
just making it available for people to buy.
Were they selling like crazy?
Well, I feel like, you know, there was a lot of dudes there. There was a lot of vendors.
Chalice was a big festival.
Yeah, bro. You're talking thousands and thousands of vendors, so it's super competitive. You know, we did good, but I would say that we probably just broke even, you know, as far as, and the booths were really expensive back then. You know,
Yeah.
you're talking like $3K for, you know, a couple days of
It's
vending.
more for exposure, so people
Yes,
see
just to get
the
out there.
name
exactly,
and-
exactly.
Was that San
What kind
Bernardino?
of cupcakes, bro?
One of them was like a maple bacon French toast. Sick, bro. Like I'd garnish it at the end. I'd hit it with the medicated maple syrup for the customer at the end. It was sick. Yeah, and we made them kind of to order. Like all the cupcakes were not frosted yet, so you pick your cupcake. We'd frost it
dude.
for you, garnish it, and then send you on your way. And it was really hot, so I couldn't like set up the cupcakes how I wanted because it would just melt the icing. You know what I mean? But it was still a great experience, a great learning experience for me. And as far as just navigating what I want to actually do and the brand, you know,
Yeah.
and what I want to keep it as.
Find your place in the industry. And
Yeah. And then we started doing a delivery club, you know, with Hans Colonial. It used to be Hans Colonial Medicine, and I kind of took away medicine because that was a part of the delivery service that we had on WeMaps at one time.
Okay.
So I had a couple guys rolling with me on that. And then, you know, after that, you know, I kind of did my own thing, kind of had a small falling out with a lot of these guys. After that, I went to Extractor Depot. And as soon as I started going there, that's when things really, really took off for me. Because, you know, I understood the extraction industry, but, you know, when you really have somebody that puts the pieces together for you and gives you, you know, all the answers and the names and the correct terminology and things like that, yeah, it just became secondhand to me. And then once after that, it just took off. So I just started to utilize my position at Extractor Depot by helping as many guys as I can with whatever they were doing in their labs.
Yeah.
And you know, I would also make a deal with some guys where they'd buy a system from me and I would teach them.
Okay.
You know, we work out a deal like
That's
that.
cool, man.
So it really helped me out as far as getting a lot of sales for Extractor Depot, the company, and getting a lot of exposure in labs.
Yeah.
A lot of
You know.
networking done.
Yeah, like, dude, that was probably the biggest thing. And that's probably one of the things I miss the most at Extractor Depot is just getting to chat with a lot of guys and just tech and just,
That's
you know,
what
time passes so fast when you're talking with dudes about, you know,
Well,
what we love, you
I
know?
always say, like, in the cannabis industry, like, people that are decently successful or have made a name for themselves, like, they have a education you can't really duplicate. Like, everybody has, like, something. They've been somewhere. They learned something from something
Exactly.
that they hold on to. That's, like, their base of
Yeah.
what they do. Like, that really, like, made them go a certain direction.
Exactly. And if you're not willing to do this for free, then
You got to put
you
a
know,
lot.
that's the kind of that's where I'm at.
You have to have a
I
goal
love it so
or
much.
a vision, like, of way down the road and put in a lot of time to get there. But you'll get there if you just keep trucking.
Exactly.
the shit. Sorry, never mind.
This
Go ahead.
fucking chooch.
Hey, this is a choochie guy. You good, bro?
Joe, what's going on, babe?
The extraction.
Are you thinking of the ladder?
He's thinking of the open blasting still. That guy was on fire.
I got the munchies.
I was gonna say, like maybe for you, but like I worked in a lab for years, and then like you're by yourself a lot of the times. You
For
know,
sure,
in the
for
very
sure.
beginning, you're like just doing your own thing, dude.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
like you're working out of your house or whatnot.
Yeah.
But then you start to miss people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Definitely.
like it kind of sucks. Or even at a grow, like you're inside all the time.
Yes.
You know what I
Yes.
mean? And then so like I felt like that too. And now that I'm in retail, I'm like, oh
Tremendous.
yeah. And then sometimes like, man, sometimes I want to be behind. You know what I mean? So we're never happy, right? Like
Yeah.
we always
Yeah.
want both.
Exactly.
But yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, but that's and just like you said, you know, we're stuck in the labs now. That's how I am right now, and I've been there for 5 years. And just a
That's
part.
butter?
Correct. Yeah. So
Okay.
Butter is their brand that they came up with. We've been trying to just make something that is affordable and a reliable product.
Hell yeah.
And this is finally something that I'm definitely proud of. You know, the whole design team took care of all the outside design and everything like that. I did a little input as far as buttons and just making sure that customers aren't, pressing the button when it's in their pocket, little things like that. And then the internals and everything that's happening inside is all, me and how
How it engages the product in there.
exactly,
You know what?
exactly.
Beautiful. Dude, I'm digging the colors, bro. The black
Yeah.
and gold, bro. It's hard.
Yeah.
The colors are hard.
That's almost just selling itself from the get go, bro.
Hands down.
And
Hands
then
down.
once you hit it, it's over. We've got such a good product
It's
that's
over.
reliable
Oof,
inside.
fuck.
Yeah.
We just want to be very competitive in this very competitive market, and I think that we have a lot to offer this community. And it's just an OG brand making another OG brand.
Hell yeah.
Rich is the one who referred me to Hat Tricks, by the way.
What happened?
He referred me to Hat Tricks.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And this comes out too. Like you can put that thing in there if you want. And
Oh.
Put what in there?
What?
The
Yeah.
pen,
in there?
the pen. It's
Really?
like the plug and plays. Like they got the big old pen or
This
stizzy.
shit is
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Prop. It's like a prop.
Yeah,
That's pretty
exactly.
cool.
Hey,
exactly.
Jorge's all excited. Look at him, dude.
And something they can put in the dispensaries, like as a display
Yeah.
next to the
Dude,
butter
it's
bar.
itching, dude.
Yeah.
That's
Definitely
cool.
grabs your eye. and-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hopefully soon we'll be able to put, we want to put some, much different products in here. Right now we only have a Cure resin BHO product right now, but we want to put live resin, dry sif rosin, regular rosin, live rosin,
Yeah.
the works. So
What do you prefer?
Yeah, what's your favorite type of extract?
I'll be honest. I'm a guy that really enjoys a solid high. I want to have the same experiences that I had when I was a kid, where
Fucking A.
I was just hitting stuff and like, dude,
Happy.
Wherever
my
we go,
dude's
we
passed
go.
out right here because he's so high. I don't see anybody falling asleep like it used to be at the Cannabis Cups and the High Times Cups. You know, like fools
Yeah.
would be on the floors, or not on the floors, but on the couches sleeping.
Right.
You know,
They
because the
banned
weed was so
1,000 milligram
good.
edibles. That's why.
Yeah, yeah.
what
And
a
I think
ride.
the commercial weed has just become so, you know, it's, you know, they gotta
Watered
make money.
down.
So exactly,
Well,
you know,
it's like a. Would you say a numbers game?
yes, yeah. The quality has definitely come down, and you know, the guys that were growing these insane small batches can't compete with all these
The boutique.
undercutting, competitive, you know, $800 pounds of flour, you know, that are pretty decent. But at the same time, you know, I think there's room for the Dom Perignon of marijuana, you know, and things like that,
Yeah,
you know.
there is.
And you know, there's always something for somebody. You know, the guy that just wants to drink a Coors Light that really doesn't care what the beer is like, or you know, or the guy that wants to go to the microbrewery and wants to have that, you know, proper experience. And those are those percentages of hash makers. Like that's why I make this dry sift rosin for certain people that appreciate that kind of hash.
Right on. Right on.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. You could tell, like especially around these guys, being around them.
Yeah.
Like they kind of taught me about like, you know, like the quality in it, especially like Joe. Like it's funny. Like one time we hung out. It was like a while ago. We hung out at his house, and I was like tripping out. I'm like, holy shit, this guy smokes in his house.
Yeah.
I was tripping the fuck out, dude. I was like, once again,
Yeah.
yeah. Dude, Joe's like, sits there like, we want to go outside, or he was like, no, we're gonna do it right here at the table.
Hell yeah.
I'm like,
That's what I would be doing too.
yeah. So I'm like, all right, cool.
It doesn't stick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Not blunts. It's,
No,
you know,
for
it's
sure,
a joint,
sure.
you know,
Yeah.
or a wax it.
But what he told me about like terpenes, he was
Gotcha.
like, yeah, he's like, when you go into a dispensary, don't give a shit about THC levels or none of that bullshit.
Yeah,
It's
that's
a
for the best
terpene level.
nose, man. Yeah.
It's a terpene level. So my fucking
Yes.
chooch ass is down at fucking at the dispensary down in Palm Springs. I'm like, they're like, yeah, the THC levels. I'm like, well, you know, what are the terpene levels?
Yes,
And the bitch
exactly.
behind the counter is like, what? And I'm like, yeah, the terpene levels.
He's like, what's that?
I was like, let me see.
yeah.
Like, bitch, give me the bottle. Yeah. Shout out to
And-
Joe and
and-
the terpenes.
And I will say the
Check your
most
terpenes.
important thing too when you go to dispensary, ask about package dates. Whether the bud was packaged recently or it's been sitting in there for a while. you
Okay.
know. Just saying.
Make a note, fans. Make a note.
Just saying.
And let me ask you about that, because that wouldn't bother me. But why?
What wouldn't bother you?
expired weed?
Really?
Oh.
Well,
That would I mean, if you were to put some fresh bud next to the expired, or you know, bud that's been sitting for a month, I feel like the quality,
Yeah.
obviously has
Oh,
changed.
let me take that back. If it was like I'm paying something high price for, or something that's supposed to be nice or whatever,
Yeah.
I would expect it. Because basically what I was trying to say is, you don't want it to be expired because it's dry,
Yeah.
which basically means the terpenes evaporated fucking off of the
And the- yeah, and
off
the-
of
Oh,
plant.
so when it's super dry, the terpenes are gone.
yeah. That's
And
the
so you're making
stickiness
out-
is the terpenes.
Yeah,
You know.
and whatever oxygen that's trapped inside that bag when they packaged it,
it
obviously will
oxidizes.
degrade the terpenes.
Yeah.
And the THC.
Weed is like
Just like oil.
It
Yeah,
has a shelf
yeah.
life, like a food,
Yeah.
like a produce or
What
anything.
would you say the shelf life is?
Just depends on what they put through the
How they
growing
package
process
it,
of
when
it
they
and how they
package
package it. But a lot of it is like how the chemicals, the salts you put in. The more you put in, the less on the shelf life. The less you put in and grow it better, like, you know, organically or better quality products, like the better.
And
the
how you
shelf
keep
life.
it,
Yeah,
you know,
you store it,
super important.
cure
Yeah,
it, store
take care of
it.
It's
There's-
like wine, man. You can keep it for a long time.
You should
and-
freeze your weed.
Yes, you should.
Freeze your
Put it in
weed.
the
And
freezer.
vacuum seal it.
Vacuum
Don't
seal
let the oxygen that's running through the freezer to keep it cold
'Cause
and running
it ox-
will still degrade it over time.
It oxidizes it, like in general sense, which degrades it over time.
Yes.
So, but I
Like, for example, that's why I package this hash the way I do, because that way a customer will open this and have the same experience that I had when I first made it.
Fuck.
So
it.
the you know, this is a
Oh,
vacuum
check it out,
sealed
check it
seal.
Out. Check it out.
You know, that's
is
basically
this butter or Hans?
no. This is Hans.
Okay.
Yeah.
This
so
is his line.
Is that
guys.
like the boutique style of what
Exactly.
you got going on?
Exactly.
Like the higher end.
yeah. So Butter, you know, I partnered up with Butter, and you know, they let me. We're kind of collaborating together because of the following that Hans Colonial gained. You know, a couple years ago, I kind of let Hans Colonial just go to the wayside and just focused on what we're doing over here. And all of a sudden, when I started posting those hash bricks, it just blew up. Super organic. I got a bunch of
So was that
European people.
that was the work you were doing at Butter?
Exactly,
Okay,
exactly.
gotcha.
So because of them, that's the only reason that Hans Colonial even blew up the way it did. If I wasn't there making oil with their resin, this isn't Hans Colonial resin. We're just the vessel and the chef in the house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm just pulling these special ingredients that they're letting me play with and trying to make something special and not being a follower and being a leader.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Dude, this packaging's dope because, I mean, I don't know.
It's different. It's not everyone's doing things like this.
Like, this is vacuum sealed right here. But he
especially
has it
beautiful.
stamped.
And it's stamped.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And then he has a parchment paper in there, which is a PTFE paper, and it's stamped too.
With the flavor. So just in case you were to pull all those out, like if you bought all 6 flavors or whatever, and you pull the parchment out, just like they have the flavor label on the bottom of the jar, you won't get any confusion happening. You know,
Stoner. He's a stoner.
when you see that
for
flavor.
sure.
Hell yeah,
yeah,
dude.
bro. Yeah,
Educated. I love it. I
Yeah.
love it, dude.
And when it's frozen like that, man, I'll tell you, I guarantee years that hash will last.
Wow.
Years. Because it has been completely away from the oxygen and frozen.
Yeah.
So-
freeze your weed, guys.
so-
freeze your
yeah.
weed, guys.
I got a question for you since I cultivate, and I have a big theory on like, it takes 3 months to get through a run,
Yeah.
flower, to get through your process, maybe a little longer depending on what you're growing. But a lot of people want to rush the hang, dry process, trim, cure, like get through it quickly, and you know what I mean? Because like it takes 3 months to grow the product. Why are you going to rush the very last 10, 15, 2 weeks?
Yeah,
14,
that's the
15
most
days?
important part in
It's
my
the most
opinion.
important part, like to either
Period.
keep it in really good condition or make it shit. You know what I mean? And that
Yeah.
is hundreds of dollars off each pound price-wise that you're going to struggle with. So, in your opinion, what's the best way to like cut a product down on what to do with it? Like if you had your choice, ideally, like if you're growing a crop, what would you do with that?
Okay, so there's a couple different scenarios that I would apply to this. So say I have a flower brand that I am trying to support and not decapitate. If you go and take the whole crop and do all fresh frozen, you've now committed that that entire batch to rosin.
Okay.
So that's why and you can obviously not take the whole room. You can do a couple tables or whatever.
Rollers or-
Yeah, exactly. But I personally think that it's a better move if you can put all the flour into packaging, into your brand, and then you can take that trim, that's got a little bit of nugs, and there's still some gold in there. You can go ahead and make a really high quality hash off of dry sift. And then you could even take that dry sift, and there's dudes making edibles that are stretching that the rosin pretty well by putting it in edibles, because you can only put so much
And dose
into
it.
those exactly,
Gotcha.
or into hash holes. I think there's a much broader spectrum that the oil could be moved around.
Gotcha.
Compared to keeping it in flour, but I will say that it also depends on the genetics that you're working with. Some genetics that are just they're almost designed for making hash. Why not go and make that strain? Like, for example, our grapes and cream is just such a great cut that we have that produces a lot of hash when you wash it. So that's where the scenarios would change, in my opinion. I would go based upon what the product actually does, whether it's better in BHO, whether it's better in hash.
So that all that comes into play.
Yeah,
It's
whether
not
it's
just
better
like
in flour.
A lot of people I want rosin. There's all different forms and reasons why people use different type of gases or
Exactly.
type of what they grow.
Yeah, and if, for example, like we had a strain 5 Alive compared to the grapes and cream, we washed both. You got 1% off of the 5 Alive, and you got 7% off of the grapes and cream.
So it's simple right
Dude,
there.
this guy's blowing my mind, dude. He's like fucking like a scientist. He's a fucking scientist.
And
I
so-
try to be, I don't have the degrees, but I try to be.
Dude, you
I
got
play
him,
the
bro.
part.
You got him. Trust me.
And so with like commercial farms, are you noticing then like what are they doing with their product? Like, are they supporting like a flower brand? Are they
A lot.
extracting? Like, what are you getting?
In my opinion, if you're gonna go and make your crop into rosin right now at this stage of the market and how competitive it is,
Yeah.
you need to be outdoors with the crops. That's going to eliminate the overhead that are indoors.
It's killing your pocket.
Yes.
Your pocket.
Yes.
price.
Then guys can bring the gram down to, I've seen grams down to $12 for live rosin on the wholesale.
Damn.
you know. And if
So
you can
there's a
get to
market
that-
now for it. and
Correct.
you could bulk sell.
Correct. You know, and I think that the indoor grows are gonna have, you know, unless you have a brand that is just that sells itself and you're not new, you know. But if you're new and you come into this,
You got to compete.
exactly, and price is gonna be the competing factor as far as
Quality,
yeah,
obviously.
because
So-
there's great hash out there everywhere now.
And
You know what I
outdoor
mean?
typically, traditionally, has more terps than like indoor. Like grown right and done well. Like it's really terpy grown outdoors.
I
You
think
can
it
do good
depends
stuff.
on the grower, and
Yeah.
I think it depends on their recipe, just like the chef. You know,
Yeah.
it depends on the chef that's in the Michelin star restaurant on what he's providing on the menu.
Fucking
What
A.
he's doing.
Very true,
Big
yeah,
deal.
yeah.
Period.
To me. Big deal to me.
Yeah. So, you know, that's a huge factor as far as and where they're at. You know, some guys that are up north, you know, could have a different geographical experience compared to the guy that's in Spain growing, you know,
Yeah.
their flower.
Strain
and of course
wise and all
genetics,
that. Yeah,
you know.
genetics, exactly.
Everything that
That's so
that has
dope.
such a big factor in
That's
everything.
so
All the
fucking
markets
dope.
have different genetics and
Yeah,
access. And
it's just
what
like
they're-
wine. You know that they've got some solid grape growing genetics that are designed for making wine, you know, or whatever, or that are designed for making the dried raisins, you know, that you see in a box, things
Yeah,
like
for
that.
some type of product that's selling.
Correct.
I'm a Stella Rose guy, so you know.
Exactly. You know,
Yeah,
or the stuff-
$11.99 at the
yeah.
Stater Brothers.
Yeah, or the $100 gram. That's you know, that's your Dom Perignon from 2009 or whatever. You
Joe,
know?
have you ever had Dom Perignon?
Yeah, I
yeah.
have a bottle in my.
Oh, of course he does. This fucking chooch. Chooch. Hey, don't wonder why you don't like our cheese and crackers. Like, is it because it's not fucking?
There's no wine.
I was eating the.
He's like, where's the
crackers right now.
caviar?
Those are true.
Cabernet.
The crackers.
I prefer stale chips. So
That's cool.
Hey, I was thinking about real quick. I was thinking about another podcast when we started talking about Arabic food, and I was like, I don't really know much about it. I know they just sit on the floor and eat with their hands. You're all fuck you.
Maybe that's why he
Yeah.
likes to sit Indian style all the time.
Yeah. It's
bro,
It's like how they make
Jake.
hash
What do you
over there,
think
bro.
about this?
talk to me.
We're working together one time, right? And I have to work on the bottom shelf. So I sit crisscross applesauce to get to the
Yeah.
fucking whatever. What this fool comes over, he's like, Joe, why the fuck are you sitting like that? And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, you're a grown ass man. You don't sit crisscross applesauce. And I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like, who fucking came up with the rule of how you're supposed to fucking
I
sit?
sit
dude?
crisscross applesauce. What's wrong with that, dude?
Yeah, we were working. He wants
my
to get
shit'll
all
fall
comfortable,
asleep,
sit
bro.
down, like get all in there, and I'm like,
I
gosh,
feel,
how does this
I feel
shit?
very Van Damme-ish when I sit crisscross applesauce. I'm like, legs still stretch. I take a minute to get up, though. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I heard if you
I
do
I
it
was gonna
too
say, I
long.
want to
You
see
get
this.
caught, you're like,
I want to
"Hey!"
see this. Yeah, you got to be careful because you can get stuck.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Freaking, so let me ask you a question. When you're baked and you're stoned or you're at home, you're chilling, are you more of a music guy? Or are you more of a movie guy?
I'm probably more of a video game guy, to be
Okay,
honest, bro.
okay.
You know,
Yeah.
I grew up on the before high school. I used to go to this place called CNC.
Yeah.
It's called Click
Click
and
and
Connect.
connect?
Yeah,
Oh,
bro.
Dude, wait, the one on Milliken?
Yes,
Oh,
dog. I grew up there, bro.
Dude, I went there too for a
Hell
little bit.
yeah.
I went to the one on Haven though. There's
Yeah,
another
the new one. Yeah. I went there too, bro.
Really?
Yeah, June and Julius were like the homies, bro.
Dude,
I
that's
still talk to
funny.
them to this day, bro.
Really?
Yes.
What is that place?
June
Okay.
is in real estate right now.
That's like that little computer place where they have a bunch of computers and
So
you go play
Counter-Strike
Counter-Strike.
shit?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It's a LAN center, you
Do
know.
they still have those cafes? Like the Palm
Yeah,
or
like
whatever?
way.
Netfrags is still there, bro. It's been there
Netfrags.
before CNC. Like, bro, that's an OG.
So big
place
tournaments
right there.
happen there and shit?
Yeah. Or like they used to do this. I forgot what it was called, but you'd sleep over there.
Yeah,
And
so
then
what are you playing right
LAN
now?
party. That's what it's called.
What are you playing right now?
Right now, I'm doing a lot of Modern Warfare. 3, and then
What system do you use?
He's
computer.
He's PC,
All day.
man. He's
Computer.
PC.
I did
It's like
just
a
recently get a
store-bought or
PS5.
a custom built
Yeah,
PC? Or?
yeah. I had homie. One of my buddies makes computers. So I just paid him to build
That's
me
cool.
one.
They're dope when they're like that.
Yeah.
You get
They're
to custom
fast,
all,
bro.
yeah.
Boy Josh.
Exactly.
My boy
And I used to
Josh, bro.
compete a little bit,
Remember
tournaments.
what Roselle and Lexi were saying? Like when they play online, it's almost
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Computer
cheating. The
people.
computer people
Yeah.
are cheating
Yeah.
because it's so fast.
Rizal Lexi don't like your type, my friend.
Yeah. We would have had a problem. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. You guys are cheaters, dude. Pretty much what they're saying. He's like, well, get off your fucking phone.
Yeah.
I'll bang on the fucking remote too, bro.
Are you telling me
Yeah.
that you
PS5?
could play with the
PS5,
computer
yeah.
and play against a PS5
Yeah.
person?
Yes.
You could be on your phone and play.
Since when
Or
did
an
I do
Xbox
that?
person too.
In an infrastructure,
son.
cross structure, they
Yes.
did Xbox. All of them can play together now.
When did this happen?
So the cabal of
There's a lot
video,
of video
the
games.
cabal of video gaming came together and said, "Look, instead of us being rivals,
Yeah.
let's have all these fucking
Let's
nerds
all make
get
some
us
money."
rich."
Right.
And that's what happened, pretty
Yeah.
much. Because back in the day when I was growing up, I was like, "What? You're a PlayStation? You fucking loser! I'm an Xbox,
That's how I
motherfucker."
Yeah,
got the
yeah.
Xbox. I
Very
hated the
territorial
Xbox,
back
yeah.
in the day.
It was
Very
like-
territorial.
I
Yes.
heard this company in Japan or something. They're making Ready Player One.
Like in real life.
Yeah, and
Dude,
so
count me in.
That's
dude,
crazy.
Count me in.
Like the movie Gamer.
Have you seen the flooring that they
That's
have?
crazy too, but Ready Player One's wild.
They came up with this flooring where you can
That's my
just
mind.
run in place, dude.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
like, you
that
seen
old movie. Yeah.
Dude,
Have you
oh,
seen the
bro.
trailer?
That movie,
yeah.
yes.
It's like,
They're all different characters
Yeah,
and
they're
shit.
wild.
His best friend's that black chick.
Yeah.
but Gamer is wild too.
Oh, with
Yeah.
Gerard
Storyline,
Butler.
Gerard
yeah,
Butler?
He could be all these different people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, it's wild.
It was like an updated version of the Running Man with Arnold. It's an updated
Yeah.
version of it. But yeah, dude, but fucking Ready Player One.
I like
the
that one a
first
lot.
time I saw Ready Player One, dude, I was on Eddie's. So I was in there. And my God, dude, I'm watching the DeLorean driving
Yeah,
down
bro.
the Brooklyn Bridge,
Oh,
being
yeah.
chased by the '80s Bigfoot.
Yeah, King
and
Kong and
Kong's
shit.
trying to stop him, bro. Dude, I was
was cool.
climaxing.
Yeah.
It was amazing, dude.
was
Like
cool.
that from beginning to end. Like
Yeah.
the pop culture was out of this world. Because all my tattoos are all pop culture. All my tattoos are all pop culture.
sick.
So
Hell
when
yeah.
I watched it, dude, I was like, dude, the DeLorean. It was amazing.
I liked
Amazing
when the
movie, dude.
characters really met in real life. And
Yeah,
like they have
bro.
To do, like it shows
The
who
little
they wanna-
Chinese kid and shit.
Like they really get to see the real face, and you're like, but the voice of the face.
It's
Yeah.
becoming real right now, right? Like we're just
I want-
fucking living through it.
I want one of those suits where like you get if your chick's so far away, she's on the suit and then she can fucking rub all over your shit. you know?
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Remember,
Remember
his
that?
suit was lighting
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
I was like, hot.
Dude, what do you think
all
if they
gonna
make
come to
sex
life.
robots? Like,
Fuck that,
bro.
Fuck
no,
that.
listen. What if they're perfect though?
What if they clamp down?
What? What if they're perfect?
What
though?
if that tongue goes too far up my ass?
That's not gonna be a problem for you.
Get
Yeah, I'm
probed.
like, bite down.
Now you're getting probed.
I'm like, lightweight, lightweight, breathe. What does it just say? Fast up, slow down.
Safe word.
Yeah.
Remember that
it's just
story?
pushing my fucking thighs closer and closer. I'm like, yay!
Remember his story of him working
Like a
out? He got
roly-poly.
that- He got that pain down his.
Oh yeah, dude. This guy said he was hitting back one day, and he said, "I pulled it. I go down to hit back, and then this weird feeling shot down my back and out of my asshole." Dude, he
Nice.
was like, "Ugh."
It tingled.
I don't know.
"Yeah."
Your prison pocket or what?
No, I was
That he
jerking
got
while
from
fucking
Temu.
doing.
That he got from
Rose.
Timu. It takes a Chinese battery,
Timu's like the new Sheen, right?
dude. I just
Sheen's
bought
like-
some shit off Timu, dude. I got some badass movie signs.
Dude,
I'm a pop culture guy. So.
Sheen,
hell yeah.
Sheen's pretty dope too. Shit's cheap.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And it's not bad. Like it's cheap.
I bought a
but-
gang of clothes off of them.
Yeah, Sheen's not bad.
Their sizes are a little off for me. Doesn't
Yeah.
really work.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
I'll get the 3X.
Fashion hit or miss.
Yay!
Fashion Nova, baby.
Shout out Fashion Novas for me.
Really? You use them?
I love Fashion Nova.
Remember that one nice
All my
outfit he
suit,
came
yeah,
out
my,
with?
yeah,
Yeah.
my
That's
shiny one.
fashion.
That's
Wait,
all.
Isn't
My
that
jeans are
subscription based?
No. But they have like
just-
the best sales, dude.
Oh,
Best,
okay.
especially for us big fucking gorillas. It's like made for us, dude. And,
What
and
size-
the big bitches. It
what
has
si-
clothes for the big bitches.
What size is your Dixon?
Oh, this is a 3X.
Yeah.
So
Looks
and-
good.
Yeah, well, baby, no, it's tight on these arms, and this chest.
You could do it 2X.
You think so?
Yes.
I don't. But this fucker likes me in medium clothes.
Oh, that's how he
Yeah.
is. He wants
He's like, I
shit
wanna
all
see it.
tight.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, I'm gonna be coming next week. Cargo camos.
What's the point of going to the gym if you're just gonna hide it under all?
Because
fucking
it's like
baggy
when you
clothes?
take the blanket off. Oh,
Yeah.
It's like
A
ta-da.
little surprise. is
Yeah,
nice.
it's like remember on King Kong when they took down the fucking tarp and they finally saw his big sexy ass, and everyone's like, oh,
It's like you're just keeping your pump cover on.
Pump cover.
I take it off at the gym. You know that. I show off the arms.
What gym do you guys go to?
The gym, sir.
The gym.
The gym.
I go to the gym too.
Yeah.
And In Shape.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
In Victorville.
Yeah.
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 I've been killing it there. I love it. Dude.
That's how I know you're there with the red.
Yeah,
the red
dude.
picture.
The Victorville gym. First of all,
It's like a club.
dude, it is. I'm like fist pumping as I'm fucking benching.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, dude. Everyone's just grinding on each other. Like, whoa, dude, chill out. No, but like, they don't put their weights away there.
Oh, I know, bro. That's so annoying. I used to be a personal trainer, so that's like pet peeve.
Dude, shout out to the very few of us that put away the weights at the
That's a
Victorville
huge
gym,
one.
dude.
I always put them away, bro.
Dude, it's,
Jorge, I
it's
need you to pull up a clip. We need to do a clip about the walkway in front of the weights.
oh, you're gonna show them that clip?
It's getting terrible.
Yeah.
I saw this guy who was doing fucking deadlifts with dumbbells.
Yeah.
And so he's bending over, and the dude was like on the machine, kind of like behind him. But he was like, bro, I don't want to stare at your fucking ass. Move over a fucking foot.
told
dude."
him?
Yeah.
At the gym?
Yeah. I didn't see it. It was a video I saw. I was just saying.
Oh, I thought it was there.
But it reminded me
Who was
of.
it?
I hate that shit, dude.
Yeah,
no,
dude,
but at our gym, it's getting bad where everybody's in the aisle working out and doing dumbbells, and I'm like, guys, like, what is going on? with
Yeah,
you?"
the other day I had hundreds. Just so you guys know, it was
Oh,
hundreds.
OC, have it on. OC.
I was walking back and someone was standing there, dude. And I just fucking nudged him, and I was like gonna put him back because he was like standing right there, like not even doing anything.
Damn, Joe.
like, dog, you're
It's the
fucking
trend, huh?
Right? Be
Is it the
aware
trend?
of your surroundings. You know.
Yeah,
It's the trend.
it's a trend.
Is it the trend
It's
right
the
now?
trend.
No,
No.
no, it's just a low dose.
He's like, and I
like,
fucking
it's not
nu-
enough to piss
and
me
I, and I
off.
nudged him.
Hey, is it
He's
safe to
lucky.
say that you get used to steroids?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you remember when you first started them? Like, I don't know, that whole angry thing is kind of whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that kind of subsides a little bit.
I
And
feel
it
like if
just
your
kinda-
testosterone levels are out of whack, then you're gonna get angry. But if you're just right, you should
agree.
be fine, right?
Yeah, more so.
And that's why maybe kids would get angry because they don't need
pumping
to
it.
take steroids,
So they're taking it and
they're just
enhancing it.
their levels
Yeah.
are out of whack.
I think at first, it's everyone who like has that fear of doing it. Like, oh my god, what if it's gonna give me this? When's it gonna give me that? What if happens when I plug myself? What happens if I don't get the measurements wrong?
Yeah.
All that other
I'll
bullshit. But like,
finish it if you
I
started.
think like he said, once you get used to it, like the fear goes out the window.
Yeah.
But I still respect it. You still gotta respect it, because like I said, I know guys who
I 100%
who
think
got
that
4 jabs in their
marijuana
chest
is
at
a
once.
gateway drug.
what?
Marijuana is a gateway drug.
Do you really believe that?
Fuck yeah, I do.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, it opens the door for just more.
Exactly.
Simply-
Because the first thing
I think
you
it
do
depends
as a
on the
kid
person.
is like you start with marijuana and you kind of like, oh, okay, like I'm getting this, right? And then you're like, okay, what's the next? Oh, a little Coke or whatever it is. But like, I feel like at least it's a stepping stone to something.
I feel like
Right.
depending on your situation, you start what you got. That's in my opinion.
Yeah.
Situation.
And your friends who you surround yourself.
Yeah.
Exactly, because I know plenty of potheads who went weed. No, not even a pothead. Like, hey, you don't want to smoke this J? No, I'm gonna fucking burn this spoon, and then I'm gonna plug this shit because I seen my dad do it. It's like,
Yeah.
You don't want to just smoke a J? You don't want to just smoke a J? You really want to do that shit? Like,
I did my
think it
first
depends on
dab
what's
off a
at-
knife, like, you know, under
hot
the
knife?
stove and shit.
When was the first time you ever did coke?
You guys remember the bell? Like the little.
Joe?
In high school, for sure.
Why are you looking at me?
I'm just asking you because you're the most discoist guy here.
Rich, you remember the skillet?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The skillet swing bang, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
All right, so it's
Yeah.
my 25th birthday.
Hell yeah,
okay?
here we go. Hell yeah, let's
This
be
is
honest.
what, 10
here.
years? 9 years ago? 10 years ago?
Yeah, I turned 36 in a couple of weeks. Oh, by the way, it was Adam's birthday on Friday.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Yes.
Getting old as fuck.
How old are you?
Still a
35.
great.
Stop.
35.
Hell yeah.
Stop. Mine's in a few weeks, actually.
36,
I'm going to be
big
36.
boy.
Yeah.
Are you 89?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same here.
89.
Yeah, attaboy.
I think
So is Megan.
I think I told the wrong age. I said 34. I'm 35 too.
You did say 34.
Yeah, I
said
did.
34.
November
It's
8th,
all right.
1989. is
Okay.
my
I
I
birthday.
tell
Okay.
everybody I'm
Yeah.
34. Don't
Yeah.
trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm 25, right? And I was just starting to make some money.
Yeah.
Hell
So
yeah.
I was like, I'm going to throw
Party
a dope
time.
birthday party.
Time.
Yeah.
Party time.
So I rent one of the skylofts at MGM.
All right.
And I hired.
Joe.
It's a 2-story, sick, fucking, just gorgeous, like
One
it's
night?
villa.
Doing it.
It's a villa. What?
One night?
Yeah, just get it for one night for this party. I had a security guard for my dispensary, so I hired him that same night to. Actually, that's not true. I hired him that night first, and then hired him for my dispensary. But he stood at the door with a whatever. So when you rent the villa there, you get a whole separate entrance, right? You go around the side, and then you get a girl who comes up to you, and like gets you all checked in and stuff, and then you have like a butler, and then like all this other shit, right? So there's a separate elevator to go to those too. You have to go through a second entrance that's no one else can use. You don't even know it's there. So you go through it, and then right there you have to check in before you can go up. So when I was throwing this party, I put a guest list together, right? Like 25, 30 names, whatever it was.
So who's on the list? Genuine. Who
Yeah,
else?
yeah,
Genuine,
yeah.
Usher,
Tyson came by.
Mike Tyson.
No.
Lexington Steele.
No. So
Motherfuckers, we all know who Lexington Steele is.
That's
And if you laugh to
That's
this,
nasty.
you guys are perverts. I love you.
So yeah, anyways, we threw a huge party, fucking tons of people, whatever. It was nuts. I got a $2,000 cleanup bill after that.
Fuck, bro.
Good
Which I found out later, my friend Justin broke the coffee table's glass, and he said he shattered it. And I was like, I didn't know that for years.
Tay
dude.
or Weston?
Weston.
How much was the room, like for that night?
It was actually wasn't very expensive. It was like a couple grand.
Oh, gee, a couple
Oh.
grand.
Yeah,
So you just paid for another 2 nights, huh?
Yeah, no, just one night. Anyway, so I was
Well, no,
fucked, dude.
and the damages. I mean.
Oh yeah, pretty much. So I was walking around with a fucking vodka bottle. I was fucked up, and I walk in my room because it's on the second story. There's 2 bedrooms up there, and then everyone's doing coke on a table, and I was like, "Hey, what the fuck?" And they're like, "Get over here,
you fucking pigs.
Yeah, so that was my first time I did it, and then honestly, I think I was so far gone, like I passed out right after that. I couldn't stay up, dude.
Damn.
So I didn't really get to experience the first time, but then the second time I was like, "Oh yeah,
Probably wasn't great.
yeah, maybe."
Probably cut too much. Yeah.
Should have woke you right up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You went to bed?
Yeah.
Are you sure you didn't do comment?
Have you tried Molly?
I've done ecstasy. No, I've never done ecstasy.
almost
I've never done ecstasy. I've done blow for sure. That was pretty wild. I've done acid. That was pretty fucking gnarly.
Never done Molly? Have you done Molly?
I think I did once in high school, but I think I barely I didn't do enough to even feel it, bro. We parachuted it, you know.
What is that?
You put it in a napkin, in a really thin napkin, and then
yeah.
it dissolves inside.
That's when you just have the powder and you have no way to swallow it
Yes,
because it
yes.
tastes fucking
You're
disgusting.
supposed to put it under your tongue, like when you have that.
Fuck no, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, it's disgusting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it's
that's like
crazy.
you have to. That's like the best.
I
Yeah.
just want to throw up. It's so
Nah, I
bad.
It's
just
so like.
or suppository. Right?
Well,
yeah. That's the best.
Yeah.
Whoa,
No,
Joe.
I haven't tried it. I just
Okay,
heard it was
okay,
the
yeah.
best.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
You heard it through a friend.
Sketchy.
Yeah.
They say that's how you should do cupcakes. That's the best way to do it, just with a little shot.
Joe's tried that.
Yeah. No, I haven't. I heard the
Joe-
story about a bunch of girls that went into a bathroom together, and that's what they did with each other. And I was like, all right, cool, that's cool, you know. So
I just seen a medicated suppository just the other day.
Yeah,
too. I swear to
I think I've
God.
seen that too.
I'm
Medicated?
like, what?
Look at me
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Medicated?
With rosin and shit, bro.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Your boys, I'll give it a try, guys.
We should get one for him. He will. Let's see,
Yeah.
vlog it.
I'll do it, dude.
Vlog
Fuck
it.
it. Let's see what happens. You know, put a movie on.
It's gonna be
Figure
like
it out.
Howard Stern show. He's gonna do it right on here.
Oh, yeah. We'll get views.
He'll go
I'll just come
through-
out of the bathroom.
Yeah.
It's done.
yeah, right when we start the show, you need to down something, and then let's see how you are by the end of the show. 2 hours.
I'll do it, dude. Just make sure you give me a
goes in his
ride home.
ass. He doesn't gonna drink it.
Oh, you can go. Oh, well, okay.
Well, he said it's medicated, bro.
Suppository, bro.
That's the same difference. It's just you're taking it up the ass instead of your mouth.
Yeah, he's not gonna down it.
Yeah, it's a pill.
He's
my
gonna
boy.
up it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in there.
Like, so he needs to down
gonna
it when
suck
the
it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that
I'm
mean
gonna
it's
go
gonna
in
hit
there.
him? Is it gonna hit you way quicker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm
yes.
gonna go in there and I'm
Yeah.
gonna pull a Christy Mac fucking with the quarters. You're gonna coming out and I'm gonna. You're gonna give me go. And then I'm gonna come out and be like, the package is sealed. Like,
Geister is sealed.
have you guys ever seen the interview? Remember when when they're in North Korea?
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And the
With
drone
Jim
the
Kong.
poison. He goes, "You need to shove it up your butt." And he was like, "What?" He's like, no, I'm not doing that. No." And he was like, "What do you think?" "I think you shove it up his ass." She's like, "You're gonna have to shove it up your ass, dude." So he's like, "I've never done that before." I remember, like, the tip's the worst part. And then he's just fucking screaming out there, and he's like, "Packages secure." You ever see the interview, Joe?
No.
Jesus
Wait.
Christ.
Yeah, wait, is that Ben? Wait, who's in that? Who's
Ben Affleck?
James Franco, right?
Yeah, it's the Franks and fucking Seth Rogen, bro.
And Seth Rogen, yeah. And they go
They-
to
Oh,
they
yeah,
go to Korea.
Go to Korea to go
I've seen it.
South? Is it south or north?
And they go to
North.
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 To go
Yeah, 'cause
visit
they're
Kim
seeing
Jong,
Yeah.
Yeah.
who seemed
That's
by
a
like
funny
that
ass
movie
movie.
a pretty cool guy. I mean, which he's not.
I have a bad memory, Jake. You just have to be patient. Adam's learned.
I heard Dennis Rodman used to go visit him.
Yeah.
all the
They're
time.
like boys, yeah. He's a big time. He loves American like pop culture.
Yeah.
I think Dennis Rodman's like mediated on some situations.
You know what blows my mind?
Politically wise.
You know what blows my mind? How come it's like they treat them like shit, North Korea, but like we buy shit from China? Isn't China considered a dictatorship? You know?
Yeah. That's
Yeah. I thought I was kind
Contradiction.
of yeah. You know, it's like the enemy of my enemy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Did you
We're
guys see
scratching the
Trump
back,
won
the
the
enemy.
Iowa caucus thing?
And not only did he win, he fucking smashed it big
Yeah.
orange.
And did you see today that Governor Ron DeSantis withdrew from the presidency and he
No.
endorsed Trump?
Yes. Make
So,
Trump
I think
president
everyone.
again,
I think
bro.
all the Republicans are like, "Hey, let's move to the side and let because
Let's bring the economy
he's,
back.
He's making a fucking statement right now, dude. Like, I think he's gonna win. Like, you could just
I
see the
hope so.
country's fed up right now with Biden, and they're fed up with this shit.
Yeah, we're fed
And
up
now-
with the pointless wars.
Did you see
bro.
that newest article that came out that they're working to censor like kids with liberals and the Biden administration's doing this in the schools?
What?
So we'll do what now?
Like the Biden administration
let's
is,
get
like,
on it,
is
baby.
like doing this secretly with like
Get on it, Jorge. Come
the
on, baby.
schooling and like control to censor like conservatives. And like
in schools.
yeah,
So like
it-
with the teachers teaching
yeah,
the kids
like
things.
different things.
Did you
like
see that video?
so they're pushing the narrative to silence them.
Did you see that video with C.J. Stroud? ABC edited it when it was after the game. The Houston Texans beat who the Houston Texans just beat. I don't know what playoff game. Anyways, they end up winning. So he had an amazing game as a rookie. So he's on there and he goes, "The first time I just want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ." Dude, when ABC re-aired it, they edit that out.
Wow.
And they just have him talking about, oh yeah, the game and blah blah blah. It's like, what in the world? Like, it's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. There you go, right there. As a former high school teacher, classroom censorship. What the fight against classroom censorship is really about. Protect our education.
It's pretty sad.
What do you guys think about the UFO release? You think it's all bullshit? You see the jellyfish video?
I think
What's
there's
that?
definitely UFOs.
The jellyfish video?
for sure.
Dude, they showed this fucking thing over in Iraq by an American base. It looked like a squid. And to be honest, have you played Doom? Please tell me you
I
played
have,
Doom.
of course. Yeah.
Okay, you know the thing with the big eye in the middle?
Yeah.
How it floats?
Yeah.
Dude, that's what it reminds me of. And it's flying through the fucking base, bro.
Wow.
And it's on YouTube. They got it. Well, the military released it. And it's
It's not that thing in the mall, right?
No, Miami? Oh, yeah. I looked that up. Rizal, I looked that up.
It's flying through the base.
Bro, it's on the freaking cameras flying through the base. And it's tracking it. And it's going invisible. But the heat's picking it up still. Like some Predator shit.
I seen this one video where this plane is following another plane in the sky, but he's got these orbs flying around him.
And then it
Yeah.
And then a
disappears.
big boom.
And all disappear. I seen that.
Yeah.
That was a big plane
Type
too.
in, Jorge, type in
That's like the
jellyfish
flight Malaysia.
UAP.
Like our,
What was
our
the-
universe is
what-
too
so
big.
what'd you see on the Miami thing?
Well, I saw the video of all the cops all lined up. And remember Rizal said there was like something like an alien walking around or some weird bullshit like that? Yeah. So all the cops are there, bro, blocking off the whole fucking street. And the camera, there's someone walks out and it's a giant gray figure and the spotlight's on it. It's fucking wild. But look, there it is. Look at that jellyfish.
Huh?
It's right there floating in the corner. This might be the response. We got to see the actual video.
Dude, log into you're logged into my YouTube. Log into the J one.
Dude, it's see, look, the Pentagon released
You're
the
not
thing.
even on YouTube.
Oh, go on YouTube. It was during Iraq, so I guess soldiers on the base talked about it, and they've all like, yeah, but nobody says, they're censored. It's pretty wild. So type in YouTube, then go to jellyfish UAP. It'll pop up right now. It's mind blowing, dude, and especially when it goes invisible.
That dab was so good.
You liked it? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Which one did you try?
Fire.
The live, Rosin?
No, we did the grapes
Oh, okay.
and cream.
Yeah.
Just mellow.
Fire.
This
Click
one,
on that
what was
Like,
this?
go see it
The
right now.
rave?
Check this out.
Pave.
Pave.
Yeah.
is
Solid.
that?
It's a Paris OG times menthol.
Doesn't that smell amazing? Check this out. This is News Nation. This is like the best place to get your news for, by the way. Shout out News Nation. Look at this.
What is this? The Pentagon was no help. All it said was no comment.
Watch. That's not it. That's a different angle. But watch. You'll see right now.
Notice it didn't debunk it, but as it's done with other such incidents, the man who released the video says
like a fucking
the video was
Roadrunner.
shot over an American
No, but
military
watch.
base
This isn't the
by
video. Watch. She'll go into the actual video.
That man is Jeremy Corbell, one of the all-stars in the UFO community. He released the video, and he's given us even more tonight to show us. Jeremy, good to have you back on the show.
Civic action.
So it's not in the water. It's just
No, it's on a bill. It's in Iraq on a military base.
There.
Look at that. Look at that motherfucker.
Absolutely. We're gonna have to confirm it. George Knapp and I worked.
Look at that motherfucker, dude.
What the fuck?
Look at that motherfucker.
Came to us with these leaks. Multiple
It's going through our base.
due diligence, and our DoD will be put in the corner. They have to be
Or it's a drone
With shit on it.
this video. So we'll go.
With shit on it.
to trip you out.
shit.
It's got tentacles and
it's
shit.
it's shitting right now.
They're probably antennas.
Dude, you know what it reminds
That's
me of?
crazy.
Remember on Star Wars on Empire Strikes Back?
Yeah.
That one, remember
yeah.
fucking General Solo and Chewie took it out?
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me. An Imperial probe droid, bro. They're coming.
Spot on.
Yeah,
They're watch. We're gonna see some Star Destroyers come out of the fucking sky, and that's it, dude.
There's got to come a point where we know they're here, and then they can just come down and hang out with us, right?
Actually,
But let me ask you a question: when you're walking by an anthill, do you really worry about it?
an anthill.
Yeah, you see like little ants coming around.
Yeah.
You go ah.
I
you just keep walking.
I
We're
understand
probably
what
so
you're-
inferior to them. You know what I
I
mean?
understand the analogy. However, we are the same size as them.
You don't fucking know that.
Yeah, we do. What about the little guys that they found in fucking Mexico?
There's midgets of us too, bro. We don't know how
Okay,
big
so
they
we're
are.
the same size. Well, they say what the grays are like fucking 7, 8, 9 feet or something like that.
Yeah.
They call them the Greys.
There's the grays, the reptilians.
And
There's
that's
a bunch
what
of different
and that's what they
species.
said. That's what they said was around the mall. That's what Rizal was talking about. So when you see that one
Yeah.
walk out, it's pretty.
Well, they say
wild.
reptilians can shapeshift. So that's why you'll see like the bodyguards for like Biden's and the Clintons. If you look at the bodyguards, at certain angles, dude, they look like fucking lizards, bro. It's trippy, super trippy.
That's crazy. I've heard of that.
Look that picture up real quick. Biden's
Which was he
security
looking up?
or
Bob Lazar.
president
Bob Lazar.
security.
Shout out Bob Lazar, friend of the
lizard,
podcast.
Lizard, just whatever. Reptilian is what I meant. Reptilian, but whatever.
Yeah, dude. But that video, dude, that's fucking creepy, dude. Like, come
No,
on,
for sure.
man. It's an Imperial probe droid, so the Empire's coming, guys. Get ready, dude. Did you ever see with Tom Cruise? What's the one with the Oblivion? Did you ever see Oblivion?
I know what you're talking about now.
That was gnarly.
That's where they
seems
live in
be-
the sky and shit. Yeah,
That seems
Oh,
believable.
yeah, I have
the
seen
robot,
that. I
the
have,
like
yeah.
they come to attack him.
Yeah, remember he tells the story of aliens showed up, they destroyed our moon, and that it fucked up everything down here. So
Yeah.
what did he say? Like he said, we launched the nukes, we won the war, but we lost the planet. And he's like, everyone's at Titan now. We protect the hydro pumps, but really the aliens won the war, and they cloned him to do their work, so they take all our natural resources. Like I could definitely see that happening, dude.
For sure.
Yeah, I could definitely see it happen. But I agree. I feel like we're so inferior to them. We're just like, eh.
Yeah.
I wonder if there is like a federation that they have to live by. You know what I mean? Or else they'll get in like trouble.
Maybe.
Like,
Clearly
hey,
they
don't
can't-
fuck with this planet. You know what I mean? Like, blah, blah, blah. It's like Star Trek. Didn't they do that in Star Trek?
Or they get sick because they get too close to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe the electric waves fuck up their ships and they crash. I don't
Yeah.
know. But like for instance, for me, whoo,
Look up, just Google it. You could. Yeah, right there. See that fucker, dude? That he's standing next to the president, bro.
this is fucking GI Joe, fucking Cobra, bro.
Dang.
We got
It's all unavailable.
What? Unavailable, guys. Unavailable.
Of course it is.
This is GI Joe,
Yeah,
fucking
bro.
dude. The Cobra's in the White House, bro.
That confirms that.
Yeah.
Dude, my favorite one is there's this college students who went to Utah and they were filming the landscapes with a drone. And it's just coasting over this field. It's gorgeous, right? And all of a sudden, if you look in the distance, you see this fucking this pill or this whatever. It comes over this mountain range and dips down to like the ground surface, and it's flying across this field towards the drone. It goes so fast, within a second, it clears like 10 miles.
Unbelievable.
And you could see the whole thing on camera.
Yeah.
But it went so fast that the people filming never saw it. It's when they were playing it back and because they were making slow motion
Wow.
cuts and they noticed it. And they're like, what the fuck? Dude, it's crazy.
Experiencing are the natural progression of what happens when you do seed life.
I don't know if we could
or you
play
do
this.
accelerate biological life.
Yeah, they're probably all around us. They're probably just so fucking fast that we can't see them, like you're saying. You know what I mean?
Well, I say those reptilians just like could look like other people. And
Yeah.
you don't even fucking know.
Yeah, I don't know if we can play that. Oh.
And also all of its desire to control resources and have power and have influence, that it will eventually lead to the creation of what we're seeing. That these things are the next stage of this process. And that maybe we're dealing with one form of that next stage, but there's another stage that's 1,000,000 years more advanced than that, that's far superior, that doesn't even have a biological
World
limitation in
Awards.
terms of
I mean,
physical
what's that movie?
World War?
Yeah.
With
War of the
Cruise?
Worlds?
War of
Yeah.
the Worlds. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
undetectable realm
It's crazy how that plane, you can like go to Universal and see it.
Yeah,
That's
I've
always
seen it a
trips
bunch
me
of
out.
times.
Yeah.
I always trip on the Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, Edge of Tomorrow's great.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Like, just the
You can
story.
go and stop it for. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I feel like crazy shit's happening all around the world right now.
Oh, for sure. And I
Yeah.
feel like they're letting certain things as a distraction to get your focus onto that.
I agree.
You know.
Smoke show.
Yeah, it's like don't look at this hand. Look at this one.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah.
like, oh, UFOs. It's
when
like,
yeah.
no.
Yeah.
It's like,
Especially with all the Epstein shit coming around.
Oh,
I think
dude.
that's a huge.
Have you guys heard that? Like, his island was a Israeli island, like land.
yeah, that's what Rizal talked
said.
about. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
you
they
saw
used
guys
it
sleep
as
on it?
to get dirt on all the politicians to have
You
it
know
in their
what's
pocket.
crazy?
Wow.
Israel's never lost a war. Like, nobody ever challenges them.
Isn't Israel part of Russia?
No.
Russia sponsors Israel, right?
No, we
Or-
sponsor Israel.
We sponsor Israel. Okay.
Israel's next to Jerusalem, right?
Yeah.
Is in Jerusalem. Jerusalem is
Is
in
in
Israel.
Israel,
Yeah,
yeah.
because
My-
President Trump put the U.S.
Embassy.
embassy in Jerusalem.
I'm from Jordan. Not from me, but my
Your
family.
blood.
Yeah, so we're very neutral. We just like to hang out.
You're just like, let's all just get naked and smoke.
Yeah. We smoke hashish.
Yeah.
You know, and just fucking go
He's
wild.
like with the pipe.
Yeah, dude, it's pretty wild. Like,
hookah, bro.
I'm sitting there, dude, the other day, and I say it, world's ending, man. Pull up a chair and enjoy it.
That's that old school where they beat it. Like,
Yeah.
Where they get the hash when they beat it. Yeah.
I remember one time Frenchie Cannoli came by my booth. We were at Happy Place, or it was Chalice's other event that was
Yeah.
called Happy Place. And it was like snowing in Victorville at the time, where it was at the Cow Palace was the venue. And it was snowing, and he was barely wearing like not, warm clothing. And we had a heater at our booth.
Yeah.
He knew, my girl Amber, and he came by. I talked to him, and we smoked a chillum that he had that he's smoked everywhere,
Yeah.
like in Europe and stuff. And it had like a cloth right on the tip that you'd hit, and then of course the hash was right at the tip. It was just a dope experience as far as smoking, like how they've smoked for many years.
That's dope.
In other countries.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Have you ever been out of the country and smoked someplace else or no? No?
Nope.
I know you have. Fucking James Bond over here.
Me?
Yeah.
I've only been to Mexico. I went to San Miguel, Jalisco. And I smoked some weed, which was
Fuck that.
fucking garbage.
I'll never smoke weed in Mexico. It ain't worth it.
Yeah.
It ain't worth it. He's all right over here, bro. He's okay. He's okay.
Yeah, no.
So the other day, or not even the other day, I was getting high, relaxing, just relaxing, watching a movie, and I've been on a Chuck Norris kick. So I've been watching a lot of Chuck Norris, especially like Delta Force,
Nice.
Sidekicks. Adam, come on, baby, Sidekicks, bro. Like Joe's over there, like, what? Joe, we're gonna have a movie night.
I used to get down with Chuck Norris.
Dude, Delta Force, fucking Missing in Action 1, 2, and 3. Well, anyways, I'm sitting there, and I'm thinking in my head, I end up Googling Chuck Norris's, he's a middleweight champion, former middleweight champion. Dude, he's badass, dude. Let's be real here.
Yeah,
and then
with like Bruce Lee and shit, right?
yeah, but then I think, but I
He's
bring
real,
up,
he's real karate.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
where Bruce Lee comes in, this is me going on an old school rant, guys. How come there's no footage of Bruce Lee fighting anybody? We got footage of UAPs and jellyfishes in Iraq and all this shit. How come there's no legit videos of Bruce Lee
Right.
fighting anybody? And we got tons of footage of Chuck Norris just fucking chopping everyone down.
Isn't there one video?
No, it's a student. And all that 1-inch punch bullshit, like that shit don't work. So that's what I'm saying. Like, how come he gets more praise than Chuck?
Have you seen that ping pong video that he's supposedly
It's
in?
CGI. It was for Sony.
That's what I thought.
It was
Yeah.
CGI. It's for
Yeah.
Sony. It was a Sony cam video.
Yeah.
He's fucking hitting the ping pong ball,
Yeah.
the chopsticks, the
Nunchucks.
fucking the nunchucks.
Yeah.
And but it's a CGI video. I'm like, how come he gets more praise than fucking good old fashioned American Norris? When you know Norris is a Brazilian black belt, dude.
Wow.
Yeah, he bought freaking one of the Gracies a building, a studio, so he could train him. And when he got his level of black belt, he gave him the fucking building, like to open up a studio.
What about Van Damme when he did his
First of all,
splits?
Van Damme is fucking. That's Jesus. Okay?
He did the splits.
Yeah.
Dude, that's like the greatest martial arts.
Have you
star of all
ever
time.
seen Van Damme on like the old talk shows like Jay Leno back in like the early 90s and shit?
Yeah.
Or 80s or whatever?
The good old days.
Dude, he'd wear a stringer like on set, dude, and like he
bitches, fool.
Bro, he just
bitches.
He'd always have
he's
tight sweats
ruthless.
on.
Yeah.
Like,
Bro,
super tight
no, he
sweats.
always had the cholo pants high. The cholo pants high.
Yeah, the fucking baggy ones.
Yeah,
right?
the slacks.
the old workout
old
ones
school.
that they
Yeah,
used back
he
then.
had them bagged with the black fucking tee.
Bro, and he would just be looking at the girls and he'd wink at them and shit, dude. He was wild, dude. He didn't give a fuck.
Dude, his side piece was what's that British singer? She sang la 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 la. Fuck, what's her name? Yeah.
What was that?
She played Cammy.
Want you out of my head.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
She played Cammy in Street Fighter the movie. That's how they started fucking.
Oh, it's Street Fighter?
I'll be right back, guys.
Classic. But yeah, fuck, what was her name? I'll look it up. But she played Cammy in Street Fighter. But fuck, she was a pop star. I can't think of it. Like, come on, Jorge, bring it up. Say Cammy, Street Fighter movie. She was a blonde, British. Let's see. Right there, the blondie, right there. Right there. What's her name?
Oh, that girl?
Kylie Minogue. That's who that is. Kylie Minogue.
Really?
Yeah, that was his side piece, bro.
Van Damme?
Yeah.
He had a lot of side pieces. Didn't
I
he?
miss Van Damme for sure movies.
Dude, that was Van. Look at that. That's his fucking chick. There you go, right there. The beret on. There she is, dude. Yeah, Kylie Minogue, bro. That was his fucking tail on the side. A fucking pop star.
On the side of what?
I know he was married.
Oh.
He was married. I remember what was it? Fucking MTV. It was like MTV summer. Remember they used to do the summer things during this, what was it? Spring break. And Van Damme was on there, and he showed up, of course, fucking dick out, sweats. You know, everyone's losing their minds. And I guess the security said he had 2 girls in the limo, and he was plowing them out he got from the audience. It's
Nice.
like, yeah, fucking talk about the last dragon.
Being famous gets you everything.
Yeah.
Well, being famous and good looking.
Yeah. Extra.
I mean, if you
Yeah.
got money too. you're
That's what I'm
fucking-
saying. I just, you know,
I heard that like rich people want to hang around
rich people.
celebrities because rich people aren't known.
Yeah.
And when you're rich, you kind of want to, but you don't want to tell people, but you kind of want to just be like, I guess,
Thank you.
known that you're rich, you know? So they'll hang out with celebrities who bring the people and the girls around, you know? And then
What'd you think of that Cat Williams video? Did you see that shit?
Damn
know
it,
we
I need
all
to
saw
watch it.
I know we all. How do you not
Why
watch
don't you pull it up?
I watched a little bit of that.
Dude, it's
The-
pretty
him
wild.
on that podcast?
Yeah,
Yeah,
him,
yeah,
Uncle
What
Shay
is
Shay.
it? What is
Yeah,
it?
it's a good one.
Cat Williams
On what?
on Club Shay Shay.
What topic?
Yeah, which one you want to hear, dude? Like he
I'm
goes,
good.
dude. He talks about fucking.
Just put a short or something on.
Yeah, he talks about fucking Diddy paying him money to suck his dick and shit. It's just-
He would suck Diddy's dick?
No. They offered him like money, like come on, like pretty much be part of the cabal bullshit.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
crazy.
he started exposing
shit.
a lot of shit?
Yeah, he was just saying like how Steve Harvey took. Remember hanging with Mr. Cooper? Remember that show that came out in the '90s? It was old school. He was the teacher. He was the principal. And, well, they said like the Steve Harvey show. Steve Harvey kind of took it, stole his role, and stole his lines, or stole his gig. And then he said like Cedric the Entertainer stole his shit. Cat Williams jokes. Like he said Kevin Hart's an industry plant. Like Kevin Hart's planted. He's not even that. He goes, dude, he never was big in LA. Like Bob, like he talks a lot of shit. It's pretty wild. It's a pretty wild video.
Industry plant. What does that mean?
Like like Hollywood put him there. Hollywood put him there to be famous. He wasn't some up and comer comedian. They were like, hey, we like you. We can mold you. You can do certain things for us. You can sell certain things for us. You can do this. You can do that. Let's give him his own show. Let's give him his own movies.
So Hollywood made him famous.
Yeah.
That Tuesday, where he said that Steve and Cedric and Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish came through there and made all lies. Steve and Cedric never performed at the Comedy Store at all. Tiffany was only seen at the Laugh Factory. In 15 years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show. There being a line for him ever getting a standing ovation at any comedy club. He already had his deals when he got here. Have we heard of a comedian that came to L.A. and in his first year in L.A. he had his own sitcom on network television and had his own movie called
that Shannon Sharp?
He was leading.
Jacked.
We've never heard of that before that person or since that person. What do you think a plant is? Maybe people don't understand the definitions of these words.
Yeah, that's
His
fucking.
documentary with Chris Rock where he shows you that his whole upbringing in comedy was on the East Coast.
Yeah, it was.
So how simultaneously was he here in Los Angeles doing the same thing? It didn't happen. It didn't happen. And I hate to seem like a petty individual for picking apart lies, but Jussie Smollett gonna keep lying until you say we don't believe you. Like it's important in the checks and balances of the universe that liars not get to make complete narratives for themselves.
Are you not afraid about being blackballed?
Liars, yeah.
These are some power people.
What do you mean again? These people are not powerful. Satan can't create anything. That includes blessings for his people. That's why, you know what the number one job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is? Is to act like it didn't happen. They all do the same job. Why do you think Gary Owen can't cross over and he already wiped and been in comedy for 25 years? Is what I
Did
say
you see
every
what's his
day.
name? The dude who shot someone on set.
Oh, Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, is getting charged again.
Yeah.
They wanted to try. They've been trying to get him.
That doesn't make sense. It wasn't his fault, right?
They say it was a prop gun, but I don't know.
Did the guy who killed Bruce Lee's son go to prison? That shot Brandon Lee during The Crow? I don't know.
That's how he died too.
Yeah, pretty wild, huh? They some say the Yakuza assassinated him and his dad because he was showing the world their martial arts. Yeah, but that's how his son died on set. I don't know if that person went to jail, but yeah, they indicted him. Yeah, we ended on a bad fucking note, guys. Way to go, Joe.
Right.
Trump 2024. Anyway,
Let's get back to Hans over here.
yeah, let's get back to this wax. Did you smell all of these?
I did. It smelled amazing.
That
Dude, it
purple one
smells so
is
good.
like it's like candy. You want to take a bite
this
of it?
one right here?
Yeah, like
I
what is
know.
that? What is the process? How do you get that?
Well, as far as the color or just a general?
General, yeah.
So, in general, basically we're taking keef that's been really refined, doing a static collection, collecting just straight heads, while removing, all the stalks and all the plant material, trying to get to all just the apples. After that, then we go ahead and press it with heat and pressure, and you get your rosin. And the reason why it's that color is because it's called anthocyanins, I believe it is the proper term. But the purples, reds, and blues that are in plants, which are naturally there to protect their UV, protect them from the UV light, would go, normally it's a water-soluble pigment, and if you washed it, it would go into the water, which is why you see purple water and, pink water or whatever. But because it's dry sift, it went into the hash. So it's not necessarily a bad or a good thing. It's just more so cool,
Yeah.
as far
Well,
as
definitely.
Little plus.
yeah, for sure.
To the eye, it's pleasing. You're
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah,
I want to
catches
see
you.
that. Yeah.
Exactly. And that's why you have so many different shades, in comparison to live rosin. Most of it is all pretty much the same colors, around the board, as far as like really light yellow or white, rosin. But yeah, that's like our main thing right now is we're just trying to create a new path for ourselves with this type of rosin and make it a more affordable, hash for people.
So does this go into the pens?
It can, yes.
Yeah. Does
Oh,
that
that's
stretch it?
cool.
Like make it go last longer? Or?
Not necessarily. I mean, I guess it just depends on the person who's smoking it. Obviously, we're not adding anything to it. I think that would be the only way to stretch it is if you added something to it to make the volume bigger.
Wick above her.
Yeah, exactly. But we're not about that, and we're about standards, and it is what it is as far as the oil, and we're just trying to put the best product inside those pens. And not to mention, the actual pen inside would have to change once you go to dry sift rosin compared to live rosin, because a lot of live rosins, the terpene concentration is much higher because you haven't lost those volatile air terps. Shout out to Nick T for pointing that out to me. But in the hang, when you're drying it, you're losing that. It's
Yeah, for
drying
sure,
for a
yeah.
week. So
You lose, it degrades.
exactly, you still got your great flavor, but you're not going to have the same type of terpene profile that you would when you press live or wash it. And I bring that back to the drying process,
Gotcha.
as being the reason.
Yeah, and some of the terpenes actually dry off faster than other terpenes.
For sure.
'Cause terpenes is
Exactly.
actually a solvent.
Yeah.
You ever heard of like lemonine?
Yeah.
Like clean with it and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, that's like a main fucking terpene on
What is there?
marijuana.
What is there? 29 terpenes or 27 or?
Well,
what's
there's
that?
like 28, and then there's like multiples of those ones or something,
Yeah.
dude. It's like nuts.
Crazy.
I was just at the lab, this lab called Encore Labs, and they were giving me a tour about how they go and test, all of our oils, and they have so many different machines that individually test, including terpenes. And she told me the number, but it's a pretty high number as far as just like pesticides. I think there's 66 pesticides that they got to go through to see if
What it has.
you have that in
It's
there.
available,
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah, lab testing is a whole fucking
yeah,
thing of its own.
Cannabis made it commercial cannabis and like legal in California made a huge business for like testing labs.
yeah, they're
part
for
of
sure.
part of the growth.
Yes,
I
exactly.
mean, dude, from day one. Remember SC Labs?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was SC
yeah.
Labs and Weed Maps, bro, and Kush containers
Yep.
back in the day.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Those are the three things you
leaders.
could not go without.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. For
You
sure.
needed a container person, somebody to advertise, and somebody to test.
Yeah. I
Exactly.
never got my shit tested.
It was nice once you did a few times because they do like a collective of it. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
once you have the numbers on file, you can manipulate them to another one. or
Exactly.
to whatever you
Yeah,
want to do.
yeah.
Good
Is
old days.
Yeah.
stuff that has a COA, it's more expensive, you think?
In a way, you could use that as ammo to, verify that your oil is good. But then again, anybody can go and, create a fake COA and things like that. I've seen people do that as far as just trying to get the things sold,
Right.
And obviously, I don't like to follow those kind of steps. So that's why we're just very open and honest about our product.
For anyone listening, a COA is a test of the product to verify there's multiples of tests, right? Different
Yeah.
tests you can get.
Yeah.
Potency, residual solvents, whatever.
Yeah, pesticides, terpenes,
Right.
total cannabinoids,
Right.
So what's that shit they have at the gas, like the liquor stores? You see that shit?
Spray shit like CBD
It's
spray
like
with
fucking
THC.
fake ass weed. It has the weed plant on it. Yeah, like that Delta 8 shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so there's Delta 8 and Delta 10, but Delta 8's more popular, right? What was it?
I think it's Delta 9.
Well, Delta
is-
9's the real one, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, but the fake one, where
Oh,
it's
gotcha. Yeah,
converted,
yeah.
basically,
Correct.
right? They convert D9 into D8 and say it's not.
Yes.
And then they say it's legal to sell because it's not technically D9.
Dude,
It's
have you ever
Delta
hit
9.
that shit?
No.
It's fucking it's like it hurts your face. I did it one
It's
time.
chemically like enhanced, yeah.
It's chemically made.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first time I was like, I'll check it. Like, I was at, I don't know what shop I was. He's like, oh, try these, bro. And I was like, no, why not? He threw it in. And I was hitting it. It had the weed plant on it and everything. And like, dude, the high I got from it, it was like it stayed right directly in my face. It was weird.
It's almost like
Didn't
it
like
made
it.
it
Threw
a
it away.
super sativa. It's like it's
Yeah.
all head high.
Head
It kind
high.
of feel weird.
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, dude, I hate it.
You're missing all those other compounds that are in
Yeah.
the plant that give us those great feelings that we get
Right.
when
Euphoria.
we, are getting high,
Right.
or that we felt in high school, when we first smoked,
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
I miss the giggles. Like when you get high for the first time, you get giggles and
I
laugh.
feel like it depends on who you're around. If I'm around the homies, bro, like one of my buddies, Omar, dude, I fucking pissed myself. We laughed so fucking hard over the dumbest shit, dude.
Dude, lately after
That's the
every
best.
podcast episode, I gotta go on and take a nap. Like if we do, I'm like, dude, I'm fucking baked. I gotta take a minute.
Oh, dude, I'm so.
I don't
baked.
smoke for the rest of the night. Like
Yeah,
part of the
for
next
sure.
of the day, I'm just like,
Yeah, I need a break.
Really?
Let's
I fucking hit the pen on the way home. Listening to fucking tunes.
I go on and just
Yeah.
chill out.
Cruising.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, dude, freaking the last time we smoked, man, what was it? I remember it was bad. Fuck, I was fucked up.
Yeah.
No, I was Zal and Lex. I took that fucking edible with you.
Oh, dude.
Dude.
I talked to the guy that made them. I'm like, dude, because he has the stronger ones and we ate the less stronger ones.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, I'm gonna cut that big strong one in like 4. Like,
Yeah.
God damn, if those were the weaker
Because he
ones.
said they got smushed. He's like, I don't know, bro. They're smushed.
There was
Oh,
like
shit.
there was 4 brownies, but they got smushed into like 2.5 or 3. Like I didn't know what the thing was, so they gave one out. I gave one.
Yeah.
And, like I ate a little bit more than I thought, and like halfway through the thing, I'm like, boom,
Yeah, dude. I just felt so
like a
fucking-
noodle.
Yeah, dude. And I'm thinking in my head, why did I do this?
It wasn't like too bad, but I
no.
just had something to do like function wise, and I'm like in my head, I'm like, oh,
You take Eddie's?
Yeah, I fuck around with Eddie.
Yeah. You ever been like so fucking like nuclear?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, like I remember one time after one of these events, one of these companies. There was this. I take that back. There was another company that I would purposely go to every time I saw them. It was called DNG Lemonade,
Yeah.
and he would make medicated wings too. So he was a really cool dude, and we bought like a gallon of his medicated lemonade, and we all split it, and then we got this medicated salsa. So we all ate that, and then we all went to sushi. And I remember, like, halfway eating, I was like, dude, I gotta go in the car, and I need to calm down.
Figure my life out. Yeah.
I need to breathe. You know?
He's like, the eBay's talking to me, man.
Yeah, bro. As soon as I started eating, it just
Sure,
I
bro,
think
like,
my body
no!
pushed it. You know.
Like fucking sausage party, little carrots.
Yeah.
No!
I just threw down some money. I was like, guys, I'm going to the car. You take care of this. Let me know when you're back.
That bad?
Yeah, it was bad.
dude.
Yeah, I was
Edible
tripping out.
ones are tough sometimes, but you gotta dig deep to like hold on to your shit.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think it was the salsa because it was made from CO2 oil. In my opinion, I think CO2 oil makes you feel a little weird, you know, because of all the CO2 that's still present in some of those batches. If they don't get it all out, you know, you don't properly decarb, you know.
Oh, dude.
Side effect of it, like a euphoria feeling more.
Exactly.
Like,
Just
you're
not a proper, like it's a racy high and you don't feel right, you know. So
Yeah, I like the fucking dude. A good Eddie high, dude. But I gotta make sure. If I'm coming in for a landing, I'm not going nowhere.
Yeah,
I'm not
exactly.
going nowhere. I'm
Exactly.
gonna
My
be chilling.
favorite edible high is like the one of the first episode.
Yeah.
When like you could see it in the eyeballs when your eyeballs are like barely
Yeah.
open.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys ever see the post where like people are like the uncle or aunt or somebody's on an edible high and like they get recorded and they're like barely alive. Dude, that's my favorite feeling.
Yeah,
sometimes.
dude.
But you gotta have the time and place for it.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
like I always say, like if you're gonna hit me up to chill or do anything, you gotta let me know.
Right.
Because I will literally text you like if like around 5ish. Cause I go to bed early. I go to bed like at trying to get in bed by 8 out, so I wake up to go work out. So it's like 5 or 6 years. Daddy's popping an Eddie.
Yeah,
And at
yeah,
that
yeah.
point, it's like no. Like hey, we're gonna go here. No.
I'm staying right here.
You should have hit me up earlier.
Yeah,
Like, oh, you
yeah.
sure you wanted? No, you want to come over? No, I don't want you to come over. Like,
I've already created a plan.
you're like, dude, the movie's picked. Munchies are selected. Good night. Like,
Yeah.
sometimes I don't even get to the fucking munchies, dude.
Yeah.
But like, there's times where I wake up the next day, I'm like, ooh, like I still kind of feel it, you know.
Yeah.
Before I go to the
Oh,
gym.
yeah, those
Stone
those
over, bro.
linger. Like it's almost like a Xanax the next day. Like you take a Xanax,
Oh,
like
yeah.
the next day you're like,
Waking
It
up
feels
groggy.
like jet lag almost
Yes.
too, you know?
Yeah, dude. Well, I'll be in the parking lot at the gym, dude. I'm like, oh my god. I'll hit my pad like, whew. All right, let's do this. Let's do it, daddy.
I'm a big fan of RSO, like 710 Labs RSO. I really like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
what do you
that's
do with it? Like how do you use
I'll
it?
eat it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Put on your food or
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like a cracker or something like that. But I'll do it. Sometimes I'll do it right before bed, and I'll just sleep like a baby.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
dude,
Because
I
it's
gotta
like
look that
a
up.
full spectrum oil, like all the compounds, even chlorophyll.
So what would you put? You don't
what?
do Eddie's.
What was the one Connor was making?
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Dude.
I was gonna bring it for Jake too because I want him to get fucked.
Bro, do you have that?
Yeah.
You have a lot?
A full syringe. It's like 3 grams.
Oh, okay. I thought you had like.
It's pretty simple to make.
But dude, that shit is like you put on your tacos, you put on your shit, and before you know it, you're just like,
Really?
you can't even taste it.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it's bad.
They come
It's
in like little
super
dangerous.
strong. Yeah.
Dude, I got like a few. They hooked me up with a few syringes, right? And I'm like, oh, I got a few in there. I forget. And I went to go look. I have one, Gabby. I'm like, where'd all these go? She's like, oh, I use them.
Wait, the pins?
No, the little syringes. Remember
Oh.
what Connor would make those
Yeah,
little
yeah.
syringes of it, and you could put on whatever.
yeah.
Well, I thought I had a few, so I went to the fridge to get them, and I'm like, So that's my chick, and she's like, yeah, I've been eating them, using them on whatever. I'm like, God damn it, because it's a good high.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure. Definitely.
How much do you put? Just a drop?
Just a couple like drops. She'll put a couple drops on like each of her tacos, or like if she's making some food.
That's
she'll
so fucking cool.
Right?
Fuck
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
I had this buddy who his wife made a whole dinner. Like it was all
Nice.
tacos.
Yeah.
So she made the tortillas, but the oil was medicated.
Sick.
Everything was like medicated.
Dude.
But he didn't come to work for 2 days after that
What happened?
because he was wrecked, dude. He couldn't get out of bed for 2 days, bro. Like
I'd be like, cowboy the fuck up, dude.
No,
Let's go.
sometimes that shit is.
Yeah, I remember I messed up my aunt one time. Like I sent her. I used to make this stuff called bonsai juice. I called it. So it was a medicated like with coconut oil or MCT oil and water and some flavoring, you know, and a little bit of like vitamin stuff to be a little healthy. But I sent her the whole bottle and I told her just take a little sip.
She took it to
She
the head.
didn't read my directions and drank the whole thing.
oh no.
She
Yes.
was high for she said like 4 days.
Yes.
I was like,
yes.
dude.
Imagine waking up. Ah,
Yeah.
it's still here.
I couldn't believe
yeah.
it. I was like, you were probably gone. You know.
To the moon.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, dude, I wonder what she thought when it hit her. She's like, oh no.
She didn't
I
call.
felt I felt so bad.
She didn't call you or nothing, or not until she got back to life.
Yeah, she didn't let me know until she was kosher. You know.
When she checked out of the mental ward.
Yeah, they almost went to the hospital too, but then like they didn't want to get me in trouble and all that stuff. So.
Oh,
dude, it just
Yeah.
makes me laugh, dude. It's just because you can't die from it. you
No,
know?
no.
Like,
Yeah, but you don't know what's happening.
I
You're
know,
freaking
but-
out.
That's true. She got caught off guard. So that's, oh, God, I'm coming.
Yeah, if
Elizabeth.
you if you misdose yourself, you're going for a ride.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She did say she's like, I don't have any pain, so I'm good.
My grandpa did that when he first started. He doesn't really like to. He's old school. Doesn't really like to use it or anything. But sometimes for pain, he'll try different things. And one day I went over there to go see my grandparents, and he was upstairs passed out. And she said he came home from golf. He ate an edible. Came home from golf. He didn't feel good. He was pale. And he just went.
He
up
ate
there.
too much.
Yeah, he's been laying down sleeping ever since. I'm like, oh, he's gonna have to sleep it off. Let him be. Like that's the only way he'll feel better.
Yeah.
He woke up later the next day and he was still high. Like for a couple.
Fuck.
So he's like real. He doesn't fuck around no more. Like,
Yeah.
I laughed, but I remember going up there. He was just sleeping. I'm like, all right, let him be. He'll be fine.
Especially edibles, man. Some people can get completely scared away.
For sure. It's like,
Well, it's so easy to eat more and more.
Yes,
and then you're
yeah,
like,
for sure.
Whoa, the volume turned up now.
Yeah.
yeah, this fucker, our first pod, dude, the last episode, he did a bag of Cheetos. Like the whole fucking
wow.
bag, dude.
I had my buddy, I gave him some wax or whatever, and was an edible guy, and he made me a bunch of bags of hot Cheetos and some different stuff.
Nice.
And my favorite, like, dude, if I ate the whole bag, I was cooked. Just like,
Dude, he was so fucked
so
up, dude.
I had one last bag, and I ate it real quick, and sure enough, I'm just,
Like through the pod, he's just like, his eyes are barely open.
yeah, I love it.
That's
yeah.
awesome. That's a great high. I
It's
won't
hard
lie.
to find that line, though. You
Yes.
can push it too far, then, like, you know what
Exactly.
I mean? It's hard to find it.
Yeah, because
Exactly.
we and him were talking the next day. He was like, "Fuck, dude, we were all fucked up." I said, "Yeah." Adam went to town on the Cheetos.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, dude. 'Cause I didn't understand what he was saying at first. He was like, because I was a little baked too, but he's like, "Yeah, I had Cheetos." I'm like, "Oh, that's cool. You had munchies."
Yeah.
And then later, I seen, he's.
Finishing it up.
Yeah, the bag. I'm like,
Yeah, I was like, "Oh shit, those are edibles." That's
Oh,
what
man.
he meant. Like, yeah, it knocked us on our ass. Well, it knocked him on his ass.
yeah.
They're getting crazy with the edibles nowadays too. Like making it into everything now. Like they didn't make Cheetos when I was making edibles back then. You know,
No,
things
yeah,
like that.
that's why when my buddy
cool.
advertised it, I'm like, yeah, like those
Yeah,
will be
that's
so
dope.
easy to eat.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
I like a brownie. I'm good with a
Me
brownie.
too. I've got a
Yeah.
good
I like
old fashioned brownie.
I like a cookie.
Okay. Nice.
Cookie.
Or a gummy. I'm down with a gummy.
Yeah.
I'm down.
That's
That
not
one,
bad.
that one edible. When I first met you, you gave me that edible. Dude, I took a whole one, dude. That shit fucked me up. I
Kraken?
yeah, whatever. It was like a little plant. Remember, it was like a gummy plant, kind of like a gummy plant. It was green, and it was that. There was a little.
Oh, yeah, I almost got by one of those. The
Bomb?
the 420.
Yeah,
bombs,
yeah.
Bombs?
Dude. Oh.
Yeah, I had the same experience. I ate one, like half of one, and didn't really do shit. So I asked him for another one, and he gave me one, and we smoked a joint. And he's like, "You're gonna eat that whole thing?" I'm like, "Yeah." It was when I was I was working at the greenhouse.
Yeah. I remember that.
So,
Yeah,
dude, I went to work, and I'm like, do, and all of a sudden, I'm like, okay, this is a little bit much.
Yeah, dude.
I had to do what you were talking about. I had to go sit in my truck for a minute and just lay back and just go, come on, dude,
Like you're fine.
Get
You're
it together.
You're
Here before.
fine.
Yeah, exactly.
come on, and
fine.
dude, it took
The
me like
pep talk.
yeah, 30 minutes to come back to life, and dude, I'm like, fucking Joe. Joe told me too. He's like, hey man, you sure? Be careful. And sure enough, I'm like, fuck.
Dude, I took that whole one to the.
But it's just like a weed leaf.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Dude, I opened it up. I'm like, and they smelt bomb. I'm like, okay.
It's good.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm like, fuck it, dude. You go dance with the devil, you might as well leave. So I fucking do it, and I'm just chilling in my man cave, and I'm watching it move, and I just go. And I'm like, oh no. And I'm like, oh no. Like I just felt, it's like something's pulling you, dude. And I'm in my couch, and I'm like, oh no. And I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, I can't move. Like I couldn't move.
Even
And I'm like, you're fine. Like, dude,
You have
just
to-
chill. You have to talk with
even
yourself.
now that you said that, I remember Joe gave me another one for my chick because I told her how good it was. So she's like, give me one. And I'm like, okay. So I told her it was her birthday. Actually, I remember we came home, and I gave her one. I'm like, hey, don't eat the whole thing. Eat it half.
She took the head.
She's like, she ate the whole thing, right? And I remember I gave her around, and she's on the couch, just like a fucking little doll, like a princess. And I'm like, hey, what? She's like, I should have made the whole thing.
And that's your first thought.
Yeah.
That's your first fucking thought. Like, dude, why did I do that?
Yeah, it is.
Who are you?
It is-
Who am I? Where are we? Like, dude, it's like, and he said you have to have the talk. Like, bro, you're fine.
Yeah,
And you're
life
talking
and
out
shit.
loud too, by the way.
Yeah.
You're like, you're fine, dude. You're good. Like,
Then you got to take that
You're not
big
gonna be the
breath.
first
like,
to
yeah. Like, let's put a movie on, or yo, motherfucker, your hands ain't moving. You know, like
Nobody's died from weed, bro. It's
No,
all
yeah,
good.
I'll even tell myself just blow the high out. Blow the high out. Like you're trying to figure anything.
yeah,
you can
dude, that
out.
shit hit me. Like, and I was like, God,
Shout out Bomb 420.
Yeah,
they have some
amazing edible,
products.
guys. Amazing edible. Like when I took that, I'm telling you, I wanted to text them and be like, "Rrr," like kind of like remember on Wolf of Wall Street when they like got there that high
with the ludes.
Yeah, dude. Legs weren't working, and then my muscles are spasming. I'm over thinking that I'm having a heart attack. It was a great night. It was a great fucking night, dude. Enjoy it. You know.
I used to love Corova edibles too. I don't know if you guys ever
yeah.
mess with them.
Legal, no. Was it?
I think they are now. Yeah. But they had like 1,000 milligram edibles and stuff, crazy stuff.
Blackout brownies. Or
Remember
whatever.
the,
Yeah,
do you
yeah.
guys remember the dank chocolate?
Yeah.
You remember Hubba Bubba chocolate?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like the original chocolate
Did they have the
medicated
Chiba?
company.
The Chiba?
Hubby bars.
Chiba chews. I mean, the hubby bars. Yeah.
Yeah.
They came in the foil.
Yes.
Yeah.
I used to love those, bro.
Moon bars are pretty bomb. I had a moon bar. Ever had a moon bar? Moon bar edible.
Do you remember the brownies
pretty
that came? They were like, was it 420? It was something. They were legit, dude. That came in a little clear bag, and then it had a cardboard top.
Weren't they strong?
Super strong. They got really well known real quick. And they had a gang of flavors like s'mores and all this
At
shit.
the dispensary I was at, they used to have coffee, iced coffee. The guy would make. We had
Oh,
a little,
really?
I'd be down
we'd
with
have
that.
it.
I'd be
We'd have
down
it in a
with
little
that.
mini fridge, and people would come in all day.
Nice. You heard of Mr. Beazle with his? He had medicated creme brulee, and we all had torches at the time. So it was at like a High Times cup, and you'd torch your creme brulee. It's dope.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude. That thing's
And he
better
had
than-
medicated ice cream too.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
That's deadly.
Yeah.
I'll go
Yeah.
through a tub.
Dude, you know where you find some cool cooks and different stuff and different menus, or like the sessions that were going on a couple years ago. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you ever went to those, or are they still going on?
Say it again. I'm sorry.
Like the sessions,
Yeah. What about him?
like you'd find like cool vendors that will
Oh,
cook
for
different
sure.
stuff, or
Yes.
sauces, or
Yes.
hot sauces, or different.
That's
dude,
what I said I
Yeah.
wanted to
you'd
do.
find
I wanted to do
weird
that for an
shit at
episode.
different sessions.
What is that guy's name? There was a guy that had like nothing but sauces.
Yeah,
And
that's-
it was mayo, relish,
What?
ketchup. Yeah,
Then
all
you
medicated.
and then you'll have spicy stuff and different. Usually, and it's good. It works.
I think it was Chef something. I forgot his name.
I told him one of the episodes, I thought my niece said we should do. My niece, because she listens, she goes, "You guys should go to like a place where you guys eat the meals and like just film you guys as you guys are getting fucking fucked up." I was like, "Dude, that'd be a cool ass episode."
Yeah.
Little.
I've wanted to go to those medicated dinners that some guys have.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
That'd be
Like
dope.
a full
'Cause-
course. And
They
Yeah,
do,
'cause
yeah, they do a lot of courses.
Yes.
You ever see Cooking with
Yes.
Cannabis on Netflix? I feel like the people are getting kind of over being kind
The
of.
one on
dramatic.
Vice was cool. What
Was
was
it
that one?
Bon
on Vi-
Appetit or whatever?
Yeah,
Yeah, that one was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I definitely want to give that a shot. The
Yeah.
fucking 5 course meal. You're probably blitz. What do you think? You be fucked up or what? Would you be paranoid?
I wouldn't go.
Why?
I wouldn't eat it. Unless they had like a low dose, maybe. But
Oh, come on, dude.
do you
We'll
pick
go-
your doses, do you think? Probably have to.
You
right?
probably tell them, yeah. Because they probably just, do droppings or whatever.
I'd be like, hey, take me there. That's what I tell them. Take me there.
I want to go.
I want to walk through the mist of Avalon.
I'm
okay?
I'm a gorilla. Let me go.
Yeah, dude, just let me run in the wild, shirtless, like fucking Amy from Congo. Just let me go, dude. Yeah,
That's a good movie.
it is. It's kind of
Congo?
weird. Dude, Boo
The
was
old
like, this
movie.
shit's stupid. And I'm like, dude, watch your mouth.
This
bro.
was a classic back in the day.
Watch
Yeah,
your
that's
mouth
what I
around
said.
me, bro.
Yeah, dude, me and my son are watching it. Yours Congo good, gorilla. He's like, bro, what are you watching?
Dude, speaking of movies, I'm thinking of you. Armageddon was coming on, like a previews.
Yeah.
And it was coming on the other night, and I told Lucy, all right, we're recording that. I said, we're going to watch it. That's a classic. She's like, okay. And I'm like, but it's probably going to take us a couple nights because it's long as fuck.
Yeah, but it's
You
amazing.
know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a
But
good
I'm
movie.
like, you got to watch that with me. That's a good one to watch.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, she's gonna cry
especially
in
with
the
my
end.
daughter. Like,
Oh,
I'm
she's
like,
gonna cry in the end, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't it crazy how he has Alzheimer's now? He doesn't talk.
Yeah, Bruce.
Yeah, Bruce Willis, dude.
He doesn't talk or nothing.
No,
yeah.
he's lost his speech.
Man,
Yeah, dude, it's
Yeah,
a
it's
disease.
sad.
Yeah, his
that's
daughter's.
just the show's for life, man. It's a wild ride.
Fifth Element, classic. Shout
Oh,
out.
dude,
That's been on.
multipass.
That's been on right now. It's been on like TV.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I put
I
it
see it
on.
all the
Oh,
time.
dude, that's a
yeah.
classic,
Love it.
dude.
Yeah.
Classic, especially the. So I play Gears of War. So
Okay.
the ones with the ears, they remind
Yeah,
me of
yeah,
the
yeah.
Locust, dude. Like they're so. It's a badass movie, dude.
Dude, I love when he's on the. He gets on the ship and he gets the like the special trip to Floston
Or
Paradise.
Chris
Tucker?
Chris
Yeah.
Tucker, and he's like gets tired of fucking Chris Tucker,
Yeah.
so he starts manhandling.
Super
him.
green.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he's shooting the guns and he's
Yeah.
screaming. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good movie, dude. Anybody else want to negotiate? Yeah, dude, one of the greatest shit talkers. Can't talk no more. It's pretty wild. Isn't it crazy? Same thing happened to him?
Right.
What was that movie?
wild.
He was like the mobster. They were hiding out in like Canada.
Christopher Walken.
No.
You're thinking of Last Man Standing.
No. It's like a funnier movie. God, I
Oh, Whole 9 Yards.
yeah, there you go.
Whole 9 yards.
Yeah, it's pretty
Whole 9
good.
yards.
I think there's 1 and 2, maybe.
Yeah, Whole 10 yards and the Whole 9 yards.
Matthew
Whole 9 yards,
Perry? I
Yeah,
think Matthew Perry's in
great
it.
fucking movie.
Have you seen that?
I think I have. I just can't remember.
Yeah, he goes and hides out. The witness protection moves them out to freaking Canada.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
a
Matthew
little,
Perry's
little
his
suburb.
neighbor. Yeah, that's a good movie. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. That's Fifth Element's a fucking great movie, dude. Gary
classic.
Oldman, dude. Gary
Yeah.
Oldman, bro. Gary Oldman was the shit in that movie.
Is that Debo?
Yeah, no, Gary Oldman is remember he's the guy that puts that gun on that shoots the bullets. It goes on the arm. Remember, it goes around.
Yeah.
And his
Yeah,
hair is
yeah.
like kind of.
Yeah. He's the
His thing,
He's
his
the
head forehead
Zorg.
bleeds.
Yeah.
When the guy calls him whatever.
Zorg. He runs
Zorg,
the
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know. I
Oh,
don't know why I
dude.
can't remember.
He has a little plastic thing on his forehead and his head going
Oh,
over.
he's kind of a dirty bad guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, Gary Oldman, dude, like, remember Air Force One? He was the Russian. Like, dude, he's
Yeah,
badass,
yeah.
dude. Gary Oldman's badass.
I
Dude.
love him in The Professional.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Oh,
Such
dude,
a
that
good
movie's
job,
so
bro.
gnarly.
Dude, I love that movie.
Have you seen The Professional with Leon? With
Leon.
Leon?
Yeah.
Natalie Portman's in it.
Dude,
She's freaking
that's
young.
Child, yeah.
It's like that'll take you through emotions.
For sure.
Like
Yeah.
you get up, dude, it's wild. That's a
Yeah.
good one though.
Yeah, you need to watch that. Hey,
Is it
watch
older
that.
or newer?
It's
Older.
older, like 95-ish.
Yeah,
dude.
but it's real. Like you're in the city. Like
that's
you
a good
go
movie
up.
right
Like
there.
dude, that's
Yeah,
a,
dude, it's raw. Like Gary Oldman, that movie is wild,
Yeah,
dude. Like
that was crazy.
great movie, dude.
Okay, I'm gonna look at it.
What does he do? He
Professional.
cracks that pill or whatever.
Yeah. Oh my god.
dude. I just remember him always being serious, like always on point, and then he goes to start doing work, and I'm like, oh, this fool's a killer. Like he just
Yeah.
goes to work.
Yeah, he's amazing.
But then he
Leon.
has that girl, so it's like a touch of everything.
Yeah, it's a great movie. You totally dig it, dude. Totally dig it.
You can watch that with Megan for sure.
Oh
But
yeah,
it's
she'd
just
be
like
hooked on it. It's a way. It's kind of like a love story.
it's like authentic. Like,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what I mean. Like
Exactly.
It's
I'll watch
super
My
great.
pop showed me that movie.
yeah.
God bless him.
Yes.
I
God
miss-
He
bless
showed
him.
me a lot of good movies.
I miss
dude.
like the movie Speed, Con
Oh,
Air.
yeah.
Con Air,
Right.
Cyrus the motherfucking virus.
Or The Rock. That
Oh,
movie.
dude,
Oh,
The Rock.
dude.
It gets no
Nicolas-
praise, bro.
Nicolas
It does.
Cage.
It's such an underrated,
Yeah.
like unappreciated movie.
Dude, Michael Ben, Nicolas Cage, Sean Connery, Ed
Yeah,
Harris,
dude.
dude. Like, come on.
Can't
Please
beat
tell
it.
me you've seen The Rock.
I've seen bits and pieces.
Where the
of it.
Marines where General Hummel gets pissed off at the government for
coup,
fucking
he
over our
tries to get a
soldiers,
coup.
bro.
Yeah.
So he
I
goes
always
to
like those
Alcatraz.
green balls, those
Yeah.
fucking shit. I saw somebody with a Halloween costume with those. I was like, dude, that's fucking sick.
Yeah, the VX gas. There's
Yeah.
those little balls, the pearls, and
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage is disarming the. Oh, dude, amazing.
Yeah.
amazing,
Good movie.
Yeah, that was a run, dude. That's Gone in 60 Seconds. Oh, but that was my car movie before Fast and Furious. So I was
There's
like,
a few more too. that
oh,
would make
Nicolas
sense.
Cage or in that era?
Just in that era,
Broken
whatever.
Arrow. Come on, Christian Slater and Travolta.
Oh, that's a classic.
dude.
They duke
Face
it
Off.
out, yeah.
Face Off.
No, Face Off's a good one.
Yeah.
You seen Face Off?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, Nicolas Cage. There was a time where Nicolas Cage was the fucking man.
John
Yeah, he
Travolta has
was.
a
He
has some
was.
movies
Dude.
though, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think of the bangers, dude. Let's just say we'll go with Con Air, and then he's like, "Okay, I'll hit you with The Rock." Oh shit, I'll hit you with my personal favorite, Snake Eyes. Snake
Yeah,
Eyes
yeah,
is
yeah,
so
yeah.
good. Where
That's
they kill,
wild. He's
dude, that's
crazy.
a good movie, dude. You ever seen Snake Eyes? Where they kill the. He's the Secretary of Defense, and Gary Sinise, Lieutenant Dan, and this is straight when after he did Forrest Gump. So Gary Sinise is on fucking fire, and he plays Nicolas Cage's best friend. He's an admiral in the Navy, and there's this big fight. They're portraying him kind of like Mike Tyson in a way. He's the AC executioner. So Nicolas Cage is a cop. But at the beginning, you really don't see that he's a cop, though. But, like, he's kind of like a sleazebag. Like,
Yeah, he's a dirty guy.
he's a dirty
Yeah.
fucking guy. He beats up the coke dealer and steals his money. And he's like,
he's
call a
crooked
cop.
as
And he
fuck.
fucks him up, call a cop. And then he goes and goes, Jimmy George, $3,000 on Tyler. And he's like, this one's fucking bloody. And he's like, whatever. But anyways, long story short, it ends up being a political assassination, and it's a big conspiracy movie, dude. It's fucking great. It's like Nicolas Cage was the fucking man at that point. He almost was Superman.
For sure.
Are
He
you
was almost
guys
Superman.
Denzel Washington fans?
Oh, big time.
Yeah, for sure.
He's up there too. He's
Dude,
got a
fucking,
lot of fucking-
what was it? What's the
Man
one?
on
Man on
Fire.
Fire. Yeah.
The Pelican Brief.
Pelican Brief. Fucking Bone Collector.
Yeah, here we go.
What's that one where he's a crooked cop with?
Oh,
fucking-
Training Day.
Training Day.
Training
Oh,
Day.
yeah.
Yeah.
He even has the
Yeah.
What's the other one I was just thinking of?
Dude, the Magnificent Seven was pretty good.
Or that
too.
Runaway Train. What's that?
Oh,
Pelham.
Unstoppable.
Yeah.
There's
Unstoppable.
the Taking of Pelham
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
With John Travolta. That's a good one, dude. Yeah, Denzel got some bangers. Virtuosity. Have you ever seen that?
What's that one where he's a cop and he's like has to hide everything real quick?
Out of Time?
He's
Out
by
of
the
Time?
beach, right?
Out of Time.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, Out of
that's
Time.
with Eva Mendes.
Yeah, Out of
Yeah,
Time.
I keep
That's-
seeing your seat for a second.
Yeah, that's
What
a
was
good
that one with
That's a
you put the binoculars on, you go back in time.
Oh,
Remember?
that one's crazy.
And it was like a bombing of like a yacht or a ferry or
It
some
was a
shit like
huge
that.
Thing, yeah.
Yeah. What was it? Deja Vu. That's a great
really-
fucking movie.
That's
dude.
one of the best.
Yeah, dude. He had some bangers, dude. Denzel Glory with Matthew Broderick was pretty good. The Civil War movie, that was great. Yeah, what about Morgan Freeman? He's pretty bad.
Well, he has those equalizers too now.
Yeah, they're great. The first one was
So
amazing.
I've been watching the John Wicks. I didn't know they're that good.
What?
Yeah, I gotta say.
But even Joe's shocked at you right
so
now.
check it out. Even my daughter, like they're a little, probably like a little more than she needs to watch.
Yeah.
But we watched the first one together. My son little was right there watching it with us. But even the other day, she's like, "Hey, can we watch John Wick 2?"
Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
can.
Yeah, cool. Like, let's sit down and we watched it, and we're like partway through it. But dude, those are good movies.
Yeah, dude. And Keanu's a fucking man.
Yeah.
Keanu, you know what the crazy part is?
He does all that. Yeah,
That's all him.
he's like Tom Cruise, badass.
Yeah, but he's like a
Yeah.
next level. He's
I think-
he's technically the last action hero.
I
so-
think 2 and 3 weren't as good. I think it went
4.
like 1 and 4 are fire.
Agree. Agree.
2 and 3 are
100%.
kind of like
Joe,
it's
tell
good,
me,
but not that.
it wouldn't be cool to have dogs like that.
The German Shepherds?
Yeah.
Oh, those were bad. I don't know if those were German Shepherds. Those
Number
were fucking-
4.
In the fourth one.
Yeah, those might be those dogs you had.
Oh, the pit bulls.
Oh yeah.
No, the
No,
lady
yeah.
has those pair of dogs.
That's in 2.
No, it's in 4. I seen.
No, is the one Holly Berry?
Yeah,
What's that dog called?
she has 2 though. That she.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I don't know, but that whole samurai scene in the beginning, the Yakuza fucking hotel, was bad ass, dude. With the katanas, like,
Is that the fourth one?
yeah, that
Dude,
was fucking amazing.
Have you seen the fourth one?
I don't think so. No.
Dude, it's fighting from the start, like the second the credits fucking roll to the very end.
Oh,
bro.
he goes
like
into
non-stop.
the dojo.
That's crazy.
He busts the door open in he's in the dojo.
Dude, it's amazing. It's amazing. Keanu's the fucking man, bro. Keanu's the man.
All right, let's start wrapping up. Sorry, we're
Oh yeah, we're
like 2.5 hours.
Well, this is a great fucking pod, dude.
Yeah,
Boy,
dude.
Really? It
Yeah.
went that quick?
yeah,
So you want let's plug your social.
yeah. Let's
Plug your social, your
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah. So we're at Hans Colonial on Instagram, and then also follow at butter_brands. Yeah, and those are the 2 pages right there.
Okay.
The main pages. There's
Hans
a couple
and Butter.
backup pages on the Hans Colonial for sure, but
Yeah.
if you find the backups, then you'll find the main page on the bio.
Yeah, your Hans has a bunch of like extracts and stuff. And
Yeah, so there's
Butter's-
everything I've done
Butter's
over
more
the years.
flashy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I am, I'm the face of all that as far as the concentrates go, and we're just trying to provide the best product for the best price.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure,
Nice,
bro.
Yes, sir.
dude. I like your. I like what you got going on.
No, I
Yeah,
appreciate
this
it,
is
guys.
dope. This is fucking dope.
All
Yeah.
this too is
Yeah,
beautiful.
super
Yeah,
flashy,
ex-
man. Beautiful.
Extracts
I-
smell fire, dude.
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Super
man.
good. Yeah, make sure you guys go check him out on his Instagram and follow
some
what he's
love.
doing.
Yeah, give us some love, man, for sure. Thank you
Yes,
for
sir.
coming on, man. We
Yeah.
appreciate it. We
Yeah.
hope you had a good time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. I
Yeah, it's
appreciate
just,
it.
you know,
Appreciate it.
like I said, it's us just chilling, smoking, shooting the shit,
Yeah,
getting to
I
know
love it.
you. You getting first time meeting you, so it was a blast.
Yeah,
was a
it was
blast.
awesome. Yeah,
You're fucking
went by fast.
dude. You're like one of those. You had me feeling like kind of fucking stupid a couple times. I was like, "What are you saying?" Like he's speaking fucking Cleon. But anyways, guys, you know the deal, yo. We out. Smoke, lift, and live.
Good night.
Thanks,
Peace.
guys.